Good morning, St. Louis. Hello.
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 Hello. We made it in. Are you going to work today?
Probably not.
Probably not. I know they called off school today for my kids.
Lucky.
My husband also just told me he doesn't have to go into work.
Oh.
Well,
We're essential services here.
Yeah.
Wake up, St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
It's your alarm clock.
first responders have to go in.
That's right. Listen, this fart button's not going to press itself.
Right.
True
Right.
that.
Doing the Lord's work here. Am I right, Scott?
Yes, that's right.
That's right. No, they called off Rockwood schools about 5:15, so about an hour ago. Mm-hmm. My kids went to bed after their dad told them, 100% you'll be going to school tomorrow.
Great.
Dad, what do you think the chances of us getting off? No, you're going to school tomorrow.
What got you more hyped as a kid? Knowing the night before or waking up and finding out?
I mean, they're both awesome.
Yeah.
They're both awesome.
I think waking up.
I would rather know.
Me too, 'cause
This
I'd
way I
stay
could
up
stay
late.
up and play
Yeah.
video games.
Same.
There's something fun whenever all of a sudden, like, man, it feels so late when you wake up and your mom's like, yeah, I didn't wake you today.
Yeah, I shut your alarm off.
Yeah.
I snuck in and I shut your alarm off.
Yeah. Both are good. I think I'd prefer to know the night before.
I think I would too. This way I could stay up, watch a movie, take advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plan my day.
I'd rather stay up late and get up later than get up early. Because once I'm up, I'm like, I'm up.
Yeah. You also can plan if you want to go sledding the next day.
Yeah.
Kind of get a little plan together with your people.
Yeah, no, and I told the kids, I'm like, you're going to school tomorrow. There's no way. They'll get this all cleared out.
Now you look like they can't trust you.
I know, but I always tell them that. They always ask me, and I always say 100%. It could be in the forecast. It's going to snow 7 feet the next day. I'm like, you're going to school. I don't want them having any hope.
Well, that's
Oh, that is so good.
you're setting them up for adult life.
Right.
When we all go to bed
Right.
as adults, we have no hope when we
Right.
fall
I
asleep.
know. I know that alarm's going to get off. Going to go off at 2:30, and I'm regardless of what's
That's right.
on the ground, I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm getting into work.
The sooner they can have that mentality,
True.
the better they'll be as adult people.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I know the snow stopped. Around 6 o'clock last night?
Sure.
Is that what it was? Or maybe a little earlier?
Yeah.
And then picked back up again. My son had a hockey game last night. That was on.
So
That
they still
happened.
did that. Wow.
They still did that.
Yeah, my rehearsal got canceled last night. So,
For the Christmas pageant.
and I wasn't upset.
Well,
I love a canceled plan.
I will say that MoDOT was a bit surprised as to how yesterday unfolded. Mm-hmm. And here's what's going to happen. This happens every friggin' year.
Why were they surprised?
Well, so if you were stuck in traffic yesterday, because it started to snow yesterday at a pretty good clip on my way home from the office. So around 12:30, it was snowing pretty good. And even I said, I thought this was supposed to come later. I thought this was supposed to be a little later
Right.
than now. The storm hit the area earlier than expected, turning yesterday's evening commute into a parking lot, leaving drivers sliding all over the interstates. Traffic backed up for miles. People saying it took them 2.5 hours to get home from work.
It took me about an hour and 15.
What time did you leave?
I left a little bit before 2.
Oh, so it was coming down at that point.
It was, and I took side roads because everything was shut down.
Did you Waze it? Did you put Waze on?
I put my like Apple directions in and tried to. I have like 4 different ways I can go home depending on what type of mood I'm in. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you're not in the mood to be on the highway. And I went side roads, but then
Sometimes you're not in the mood to be on the highway.
Yeah.
What?
Sometimes I just want to take my time.
Why?
Well, first of all, on Fridays I get a Starbucks after I leave work, and I go home and I do the side roads and I drive Ladue Road to see some of the mansions.
It's not like you're driving through wine country like, oh, I'm going to,
I know. I'm
going to drive through a very scene. I want to get home as quick as possible.
I like the scenic route sometimes, so I can eat my Impossible breakfast sandwich and chug down that brown sugar oat milk espresso shaken thing.
In the car?
Yeah.
But
and I
you
listen
can just
to
take
my
it home.
girlfriend's Polo, my Marco Polo from Abby.
You guys are out of your minds.
This is the joy I have at 40 years old. Okay, this is all I have.
Yep.
Get me home as quick as possible. I just want to take a nap, honestly.
No, there's no sleep for me.
So you use Apple Maps?
Yeah, whenever it's like yesterday.
But and that gives you real time.
It does. Yeah, it's comparable to Waze.
Yeah, I'm a Waze man.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
you
Waze.
I'm a Waze man.
Well, you got the notification yesterday. You turn around and are like, it's bad.
Well, yeah,
Waze is giving you a notification.
I did tell you that.
Yeah.
Waze hit me up. Was like, hey,
bro,
you better leave soon because it's getting bad out there.
Mm-hmm.
Did Apple do that for you?
Nah.
Yeah.
Now Waze is my boy.
That's right. Bros before
my wife left
Blase.
work around noon yesterday, and it took her, she said, right around 2 hours to get home. But because she's out in the valley, Chesterfield Valley, and so coming up that big hill there on 40, cars were just spun out everywhere. But she wiggled around, then she just took back roads from there and just took her time.
That was like
you
this.
did, Lern.
The roads weren't
Smart.
super bad this morning, but it's the drivers, man. Like,
I took it.
We can't drive in the snow.
I took it pretty slow.
I know, but like people just don't know what they're doing. There was clearly like 2 lanes of traffic on 40 where like there was a salt truck in front of us. And there's 2 people going the exact same speed in these 2 lanes side by side and just piles of cars behind them. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Just like get over. You're going like 22 miles an hour. It wasn't that serious. Like I'm not saying go 75.
Okay, let's all be honest. Have you been in this situation? This happened to me last year. It was snowing out. Roads were terrible, and somebody zooms past me.
Yeah.
Like clearly
Happens
going way faster than you should, than weather conditions should allow you to go.
Right.
And when they inevitably spin out and crash into a guardrail or slide into a ditch, do you feel good about that?
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
That's the spite, the karmic spite coming out.
Sometimes.
I do. Come on, you all like,
Well, that
idiot.
I do that with the jerks that speed. Like this happened this past weekend. I forgot to tell you guys. I was driving somewhere, and this a-hole just kind of was swerving in between traffic, driving like a total D-bag, cut me off, all this stuff. Immediately got pulled over.
I love that.
And I was just, yes.
Oh, that's the best. Now,
That's a good case scenario.
Yeah.
I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Right.
I want to see somebody get maybe inconvenienced.
That's right.
That's hilarious.
So last year I'm driving, and some a-hole driving way too fast, way faster than what he should have been driving, spun out, slammed into a guardrail. And I literally drove by with my hands up. I went, up.
And then you spun it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Somebody's saying they had to go from Wentzville to Ellisville, 3 hours.
Yeah. It was long
3
way.
hours.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah, it was
also,
bad.
people were being jerks. Like, I was on Ballast to get to Ladue, okay? And there's a stoplight. And people are not inconvenienced by stoplights anymore. Like, if you know that you're not going to be able to make it and it's a rough road out there, you stop a little bit early, right?
Yeah.
So that you're not in the middle of the intersection. That's usually the courtesy of driving whenever conditions are bad. Yesterday, I witnessed people not giving an F about anybody waiting, and then everybody laying on the horn. There were about 5 people laying on the horn yesterday. I thought, what is this accomplishing?
Well, we got about 3, they're saying up at the airport, 3.8 inches of snow.
Enough to shut those down.
So here's what happened yesterday. Here's what happened. All right, the snow started falling around noon, which caught everybody off guard. The result was immediate gridlock. There were crashes all over the region, including a massive pileup on westbound 270. That was shut down after semis and cars spun out. So the big question on everybody's mind was, why were the roads so slick? Mm-hmm. Well, both MoDOT and IDOT admitted, yeah, we didn't put down, chemical pretreatments on Monday morning. We had every intention to, but we just... MoDOT was like, listen, we got the timing wrong. We got the timing wrong. MoDOT says they expected the storm to hit at 4, and their spokesman said if we would have known it was going to come at noon, we would have had the trucks out first thing in the morning. And then they tried to play catch-up once the snow started, but the damage was already done. Mm-hmm. They said by the time the snow was starting to fall, they had people were coming into work.
Right.
They thought they had enough time, but they didn't. They got it wrong. Mm. And then IDOT says, yeah, we did this on purpose.
Oh.
They said pre-treating might have made things worse. Their spokesperson said the storm started with sleet, which would have just diluted and washed away the chemicals if we would have put them down. So MoDOT's like, we got it wrong. IDOT's like, we did it on purpose. And it was the commute from hell. So here's what's going to happen going forward now.
Okay.
Now we're going to overcorrect. Yeah. And this happens every year. We're going to overcorrect. So we had a snow on Saturday, and we had a snow yesterday. All right, so nobody was at work that Saturday. This was the first real test yesterday, which was a failure. Mm-hmm. So now we're gonna pretend every storm is going to be Snowmageddon.
Yes.
From now on.
Mm-hmm.
But do you want that? I mean, I would rather them be more precautious than drop the ball.
Just want to get it right.
Okay.
Well, this was we had this conversation yesterday at this event I went to. Like, this was what Kara Spencer ran on. Tashara Jones, a big part of Tashara losing popularity was how poorly she handled, the old mayor of St. Louis, was how poorly the winter storms were handled last year. And I was like, this is the first snow. You know, Kara Spencer said a lot about it in her last year. 'Cause it was right around the time everybody was running about how she'd be on it. She'd be on top of MoDOT. We make sure we have plenty of salt. We got plenty of chemical treatments. This won't happen in the city.
There was a bad ice storm around that time, and city streets were slick for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not that kind of situation, but for 3 inches of snow, it caused more problems than it should have.
Yeah, but this was a MoDOT issue.
I get it.
I just think about my sister who lives in Colorado, and she comes home now, and she's like, you people don't have to deal with anything.
Right.
And it's so fun. And so I thought of that. I was thinking of her yesterday because they got special tires and whatnot that they got to have up there for their winters. And I was like, oh, man, we are all just P words. You know what I mean?
Well, they're all, if you live in Colorado, they're built for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They have the infrastructure ready for such situations.
Absolutely. But they also understand, like, hey, there's going to be snow on the ground. Here's how you drive. Here's your special tires.
Yeah, we
just always forget every single year.
Well, what's going to happen is we're gonna from now on for the rest of the year, every storm is going to be the storm of the century.
Yeah.
And we're going to over prepare, and then it's going to be nothing. And people are going to go, well, all the shelves are clear. There's no bread and milk anywhere. And it's the cycle. Every freaking year it happens. Yep. Every year.
I did clear out Costco yesterday of toilet paper.
Good.
Yeah.
So the commute from hell yesterday, drivers were understandably, frustrated. According to a police spokesperson, officers responded to over 450 calls for service between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. 111 accident calls, 10 injury calls, 38 motor assist calls, 0 fatal accident calls, which is nice.
That's great.
Way to go, guys.
Nobody got seriously hurt.
That's beautiful.
I'll tell you what, I get bad, like my traffic anxiety happened that year that 44 shut down because of the snow. This has been like 10 years ago. And then I saw the clips from yesterday over on Highway 70, which I think was a little bit out of St. Louis. It was maybe closer to Kansas City. But I was like, man, that gives me anxiety. People out there at a standstill for 3-5 hours.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
Makes you want to just...
I've been in those situations.
Thanks to the Colonel for bringing this up on the instant feedback. Snowplow rams into multiple cars. St. Louis Hills. You see this story?
Uh-uh.
This was the mayor's getting ahead of stuff. I guess there was a plow that just hit a whole bunch of parked cars on Jameson Avenue.
Oh.
That sucks.
You didn't see him?
The city?
neighborhood at St. Louis Hills woke up Saturday morning to find their cars totaled by a snowplow. 4 cars were hit by a snowplow around 8 a.m. Saturday. The cars were parked in the 7,000 block of Jameson. According to the victims, the snowplow driver told police he was swerving to avoid hitting a speeding car on the opposite side. Well, if that's true, it's not the mayor's fault. But, whoops.
Holly says her husband went from Warrenton to DeSoto in 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah,
well, kids, I hope you enjoy the day off today. My car was fine this morning. I was fine coming in.
Yeah, I was
took it,
too.
you know.
Did you take the car or did you take the Jeep?
Oh no, I took my sedan.
Wow.
I left the Jeep at home for the boy in case he had to go, in case he needed to go to school.
And you cleared it off nice. I didn't see any snow on it.
My car? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was in the garage. It was in the heated garage. Nice.
It's got heated floors in there.
In my garage?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
The streets of his subdivision are heated.
That's
Yes.
My street was fine. 109 was fine. Wild Horse was questionable. And there was a nice little strip on 40 coming in. That was, put your tires on the clear parts and, don't drive like an a-hole and you'll be fine.
I drove Clarkson into Olive, and I just slow rolled it the entire way here. There was nobody out, and I was like having fun. It was like sledding.
Listen, Rafe, with the Jeep, I mean, if all 4 wheels are on ice, it don't matter. If you're in a Jeep or in a BMW.
Okay.
Your Jeep hate is...
Tell that to the Jeep people. Well, that's the only person that was driving like an a-hole this morning.
Oh.
Because it was like the
person in the Jeep?
There's 2 lanes on what would have been a 4-lane. Because the fast lane to the left and the right lane are still like packed with snow because of the way the wind blows on 40. So it's kind of a sheet of ice, and there's always one person that comes barreling. The guy you're talking about that you're rooting for maybe a little slick and slide.
Is in the Jeep?
He was in the Jeep this morning. Came barreling through, and then I saw him fishtail and then slow down and get back in the other lane.
You think Jeeps have lost their coolness?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Uh-oh. Shots fired.
You
Yeah, I
think,
do, bud.
You think Jeeps have fallen out of favor?
I do. I think they peaked in high school.
Huh. So in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the CJ7 peaked in like 96 with the roll bar. And it was
Jeeps
like the old
Jeeps were rugged little 4x4s in the 90s. Now, let me tell you, the reason I first got a Jeep, and I've had a lot of them. My older cousin, had a yellow Jeep Wrangler. This was like a 1980 something or other, and I thought it was the coolest thing when he had the top off. When he had the top off the car, I was like, man,
That's sweet, dude.
that's cool as hell.
And as a
Foot out.
girl, it was cool too because Cher Horowitz and Clueless had
Right,
a
she did
cool
have
Jeep.
one.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, when I have the funds, I will have one of those. Maybe not in yellow, but I will. That's the car I want. That was my dream. That was my dream car. It wasn't a Lamborghini. It wasn't a Ferrari.
A lot of people's dream car is a Jeep, or was.
Hey, man, I had a Cherokee. I get it. But that ain't it no more, man. I don't know what happened. I think when Jeep forgot their identity and they started making like Liberties and
Yeah, but the Wrangler's the Wrangler.
Patriots and all these.
I like that you could accessorize. You could put the
accessorize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you-
switch out your
Put a handbag.
doors, whatever
you
you,
can switch
want.
out the doors.
It is cool. Like the tire cover on the back, and you
Yeah,
can like,
you
make
could-
it be like your political leanings.
And you could say it's a Jeep thing.
Put a Punisher sticker on the wheel well. Yeah. Ducks.
Hey,
Nah,
you know
I didn't
what?
play the
That
duck
was
game.
cool.
Oh yeah, you did. Does
I
your
did
son
not.
get ducked all the time?
He does, and he throws them away.
What?
He does?
He's just like his father.
That's my boy. That's my boy. All right, you sent me this thing. Why have Jeeps fallen so far? Let's see what this idiot has to
Someone's
say.
butthurt on.
Jeep will never go away because losers want to look tough.
Well,
douching. It's a Jeep thing.
I wonder
The new Jeep.
where this guy falls as far as as far as love or hate for the
It
Jeep
seems like he's
Wrangler.
in the middle.
Jeep will never go away because losers want to look tough. Jeeps aren't what they were. They've now literally become the automotive equivalent of the Brazilian butt lift. Like Jeeps now, and we could make the duck jokes all day long, are just for people to pose in. And I think Stellantis knows that. They're not putting any R&D into the Wrangler line anymore. All they're doing is putting places where you can accessorize. They're really taking the Harley-Davidson approach. But
Okay.
What, you calling
Weekend
Harleys
warrior.
D-bags too? What is this?
Weekend warrior.
Harley-Davidson approach. But what are they going to do when people realize that, oh my God, these Jeeps, oh, they suck? Well, they're not going to have to worry because idiots are everywhere. And they want to open their wallets for the dumbest cars ever invented. The reason Jeeps are successful is the reason Black Rifle Coffee is successful. All you got to do is associate yourself with war and dependopotamuses and beta males will just throw up dollar bills all over the come into the dealership. Oh, I have to present. Give me my Black Rifle Coffee and my Jeep Wrangler.
I never thought I was going into war with my Jeep, honestly.
Yes, you were. You know, I will
But
say
you
this.
were ready if war came
I was
to you.
ready in case.
You were ready if war came to your doorstep.
That's how I felt
Get in the Jeep.
with the Desert Storm Hummer that Casey used to have. Like, I used to be able to drive that thing around. It was the coolest promotional vehicle. And I'm surprised it's Jeep and not Hummer.
And you and
Yeah. I want to know what this guy drives.
Moon were like, if war comes to Wildwood,
We're ready.
hop in my canary yellow Jeep. And we'll show them what Missouri is made of.
I got a net so the dog doesn't fall out when I have the doors off.
I got a brake pedal that looks like someone's bare foot.
It's so true.
It's pretty dope. I got an 8-ball where the gear shift used to be.
Well, I don't drive that car anymore.
okay.
No, that was honestly my reasoning for the first Jeep I ever bought was because my cousin had one. And again, I thought it was the coolest thing
Me too,
dude, that he had the top off the car.
It is cool.
Yep.
It was awesome. One of my best friends had a old 80s CJ7 he rebuilt, put a lift kit on. His dad had an endless supply of money to just sink into this thing, and it was cool. It was an awesome Jeep. He painted it black, gave it made it was sick.
Yeah, and you could put the grill on the front where it looks
Yeah.
like somebody's face, like a mean face.
But I feel like it peaked.
It's
And
kind of
it's just it's overdone or something. I don't know.
What is a cool car to have right now? Is anything
I don't know.
cool?
What's the cool car? What are the kids?
An Elantra.
Yeah,
that's the last
that's
one I
what they
heard
like.
was cool.
Not SUVs. I can tell you that. The cars we think are cool have become mom and dad cars.
which I'm
Because
glad.
when I was blown away when I was buying a 16-year-old a car this year.
I
And
think
I was
once-
like, you want one of these new Broncos? What do you, or maybe I can get you an old Jeep Cherokee or something cool. And he goes, cool? No. He's like, show me a Hyundai Elantra.
You know what? It probably is mom's fault because all these hot moms are they have the SUVs, they got the Lincoln
Yeah.
Navigators.
Once the Jeep became 4-door, that was it. I think that was it.
Like the Sport was where it was at.
Once the Jeep turned into a 4-door grocery getter,
So I'm saying
let's be honest.
Yeah.
the Liberties and the
No,
Patriots.
once the Wranglers, the Wrangler became a 4-door car.
Yeah. And they're doing that to the Bronco. Broncos used to just be 2-door. Now
Yeah.
they are 4-door.
So
And that Bronco, my sister dated a guy when she was in high school, and he had one of those sweet old school Broncos where you take the back off.
yeah.
And I thought that was
We used to have to
the
turn
greatest
the
thing.
So
hubs
cool.
to make it.
Oh, dude, I was
the thing on the wheels to make it a 4-wheel drive.
That's
car.
how my truck was that way.
yesterday during the snowstorm I was going down Grand. It took me forever to get home from this DraftKings thing that was close to my house. And there was a copper colored Cybertruck that turned, and for some reason seeing it against the backdrop of the white snow, I go, what a dumb car. That is our new DeLorean. That is
Yeah.
a car we're going to look back on.
Have you
in
driven one? Everybody,
I got in one, but they're dumb.
people say, yeah, they look silly, and it's. I remember one turning into my subdivision, and I was right behind. I go, this is kind of weird. It was weird being behind one. And if you take your whatever hate away, about Tesla, about Elon Musk, or whatever.
Nothing to do with that. It looks like
everybody says when you drive one, it's a different story.
Yeah,
maybe, but man, it
does look like a DeLorean.
It just looks like an ugly.
It's weird. It looks like a roller skater.
Yeah, it
looks like a video game car.
And I watch a guy on. There's a dude on the internet who like tests all the Tesla stuff about how rugged it's supposed to be, and it does not hold up. Like he rips the trim off, and it comes off just with him ripping it by hand. It's supposed to be this stainless steel indestructible thing.
Yeah.
It's total garbage.
Yeah, it looks like
it's just hype.
It looks like a silly car, and I've never driven one, but everybody I know who's driven one has said, "Man, they may look weird, they may look silly, they may be overpriced or whatever, but when you drive one, it is friggin' cool." I don't know about owning one.
I wonder if people said the same thing.
I would love to drive one.
When they open the door up.
I would love to drive one. I will say that, yeah, once the Jeep became a 4-door thing, the first Jeep I had was a 2-door. It was small. It had zip-up windows, which is not great when you live in the city.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not great when you
take that.
It's not. I'll unzip this. I will cut it.
Yeah.
I will slice it. That's why I used to leave my car unlocked. Like when I lived in the city, when I lived in St. Louis City, I would leave the car unlocked because I would rather them just try to open up the door first than cut the window. And they did wind up cutting my window and taking the change out of the. They took the change, a pair of sunglasses, and a couple of N7 fold CDs.
That's
like, damn it!
But
and that's not cheap. Those soft tops are not cheap. I don't know. I'm not going to hate on the Jeep. I understand, though. I understand why people would think. But I had a lot of joy in the car. I had a lot of joy. I had a lot of joy in my Jeeps.
I'm just busting chops. I don't care that much.
I know you don't.
Yeah, but there isn't a cool car these days, and I think that's something that we need to reflect on. Like, used to be like the BMW Z3. You know, like there's nothing that everybody, or the Mustang, nobody's seeking out anything, which is fine.
Or the Mitsubishi 3000 GT.
Or the Eclipse. Remember those cars? Those were
Eclipse
sweet.
Spider.
My friend had one.
People said Eclipses were cool.
I wanted a Mitsubishi Eclipse so bad.
Mitsubishi Eclipse. I've told this story before, but I remember when the Tiburons came out, and my buddy Mike tried to get ahead of it and thought it was going to be the next cool car.
I love the Tiburon.
He came home and he had like a real bright blue Tiburon. He goes, "Boys, check this out." And he like pulled the curtain back to show us the driveway. And we're like, "The hell is that?"
That there, boys, is a Tiburon.
That is a booty magnet, my friends. And I was like, "You're half right," because every girl I knew was driving it after that. It like became the quintessential chick car of that year. And he was upset because he thought it was going to be like the next Eclipse.
Oh, the 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse was cool looking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
People still go looking for those, especially like the Eclipse Spider. I don't know what the difference is.
It looks like a Fast and Furious kind of car.
Yeah.
Were you guys ever fans of the Dodge Viper?
I liked a Viper.
Yeah, you know what? Who had a great Viper was John Royce. Had a sweet Dodge Viper. Yeah. John Royce is a car collector.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Big car guy. He'll talk your ear off about cars. Jewelry and cars, that man.
Smart.
So you were down at the at DraftKings.
Yeah.
You had a big event yesterday. Yesterday was the first day officially that
yes,
you could do sports betting here in Missouri.
Pretty big deal.
It was a big to-do. Snow, sleet, it don't matter.
Yeah, it was snowing pretty hard. Still a pretty good turnout.
Well, you were supposed to meet Tony Gonzalez, your hero.
I was promised Tony Gonzalez.
And how was he?
He was not there. His flight was canceled.
Oh.
I was, as a Chiefs fan, extremely hyped. I assumed as a Chiefs season ticket holder, I could demand a kiss on the lips from a sexy Hispanic man, and he would have to do it. And legally.
Legally, yes.
Consensually. He's using a lot of that Caldera Labs stuff. His skin is great.
Skin looks great.
I mean, the guy is ageless. Man. He really is.
Let me look up Tony Gonzalez.
He's a hot guy.
Tony Gonzalez.
Hall of Fame.
Chiefs tight ends. Chiefs tight ends are just killing it. Whoever the next Chiefs tight end is has better not be an uggo.
Yeah,
That's all
Travis
I'm gonna
Kelce.
say.
So it was Gonzalez and Travis Kelce.
I mean, we've been tight end rich for a long time.
He's 49 years old. Can I say this? He looks way older than you guys. You're 47.
Yeah.
He looks like he's 10
been
years
hit a
older than you
lot.
guys.
Yeah.
But very good looking. I'm not saying that's
Very
a
good
bad
looking.
thing.
Yeah, you were, when you left here yesterday, you're like, I'm going out of DraftKings.
I was putting on so much Burt's Bees and like really put on.
Yeah,
know,
you were all made up. And I was watching all the news coverage
a couple
yesterday.
squirts of Dracar on.
And I saw Isaac Bruce was down there. And what casino were you at?
Wasn't at a casino. That's why I'm so dumb. Because I was like, it's got to be one of the casinos because it's placing first bets. And I'm like, no, dumbass.
No, this is
It's-
now on the apps.
It's literally, you don't have to go to the casinos to do it anymore.
Well,
And I
you
was-
can. I mean, there's the big sports books now are open.
You can, but I'm saying like,
You don't have to.
I don't know why I just assumed. It was down, do you know where like Sohill rock climbing is? Like down by Soulard?
Yeah.
And there's that, it's a really cool restaurant where you eat on the roof. What's that called?
I've never been
Not
there.
Vindicet.
Vindicet set
no,
burned down, didn't it?
something else.
Off of
It's
Shoto?
off of Chodo, yeah. Like, there's a building that has like rock climbing in it. Shock Studios used to be in there.
Yes, I know what you're talking
then there's
about.
like-
Next to Hodak's.
Yeah, there's a real cool.
Is Hodak's still open?
It's like a breakfast joint.
Yeah, it's a breakfast place. You go there for like
It's
breakfast.
something
brunch.
egg.
It's awesome. But anyway,
Is Hodak's still open, by the way?
I don't know. Let me find out.
You know the fried chicken place?
Of course
They used
I
to
know.
be
I thought it was.
that used to be the place.
Hodak's, Gravois, closed.
No.
Hang on, hold on. But
No, closed currently.
Hang on.
Like not open
Yes,
at
closed because it's six-
not
yeah,
open at
6
6:40 in the morning.
It is. You can order
You gotta stop
online.
that.
Yeah.
Hours. When does it open?
Yeah, watch your mouth.
10 o'clock.
All right.
10 to 8. Sorry, everybody.
All right, we're good.
Calm down.
Wait, so I saw the news coverage. It was Isaac Bruce, it was Brett Hall, and I saw no Tony Gonzalez. So I guess that makes sense. His flight was canceled.
yeah, maybe it's called Sky Bar. I don't know what the hell it's called. Bellwether.
Bellwether.
Oh,
there it is.
Great
Bellwether,
spot.
yes.
I knew I would think of it. All right, the Bellwether. So it's that right
Yeah,
behind
the-
that. There's
okay.
a building called the Palladium, and it's just like a nice little, almost looks like a place you'd have a wedding reception or something like that. A nice little event space, and they did it in there. It was catered.
Hey.
What'd you eat?
Nothing. My stupid.
Oh, you had your
Invisalign.
stupid Invisalign on.
Invisalign's going to get me. I hope hot as a firecracker, just from like the inconvenience of eating.
Hey, on the instant feedback, a gentleman named House checking in, Haus, Jeep suck, followed by Chiefs suck.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Welcome to the program. You mofo. Good luck driving today.
You don't even know how to spell house, dude.
It's House.
It's house.
Haus.
What is he driving?
House.
It's Haas.
So
He's driving a Volkswagen.
So they did. So they did a big. It was a big to do.
big to do. State rep was there. One of the big wigs at DraftKings, great lady, Lori, had a good time talking to her. She's on it, man. She's a boss for sure. They did a little announcement. Our buddy Chris Kerber hosted the.
Oh, yeah. You posted a photo of how hot he looked yesterday.
Chris Kerber.
Chris Kerber was
He always looks
the
hot.
grand poopah, the moderator. I put a hot guy alert out on the Rizz Show channels with the creepy picture I took of him from the audience.
Did he shine his head?
Yeah, he just
Did he shine? Did he
Here, let
have
me
a
look.
shiny
man's
head?
got good eyebrows.
It's
for
on the
a,
Rizz
for a
Show.
shiny a shiny head
Look
guy.
at this man.
He's got good eyebrows.
He's got great eyebrows.
So that really it sets it off. It sets off, it's like a nice it's like when you go to the Fox Theater and the drapes around the stage, and you're like, these are nice.
Hey, write that down. Make sure tomorrow we tell him he's got great eyebrows.
Curb's got great eyebrows, bud. You killed it. And it was like Brett Hull and Isaac Bruce, and they spoke a little. They each placed their first bet, said what they bet on. Isaac Bruce went out on a limb and bet on the Patriots. Straight
last
up.
night? Huh?
No spread.
How about that?
Whoa, dude.
Money line. They did a money line
You're
bet
going to
on
have
the.
to sell the mansion. Brett Hull hit a parlay, and he hit it. He bet on somebody to score 2 goals and 2 other guys to each score a goal.
He
in
hit it?
hockey, and he hit it. The Hull, dude, he don't miss, bro.
Oh man.
In there, top shelf, doesn't miss.
He got that Brett Hall magic.
He does. It was cool.
So Isaac Bruce went out on a limb and did Patriots on the money line.
Yeah,
so
he goes.
for that bet, you throw 100 down, you win $2.
Yeah. I got a feeling he's a very reserved. He's a sweet man.
And did you speak to him?
I did speak to him. I was in line behind Brando from the Courtney Show, and he was doing a very proper interview, holding his phone out, recording, and asking Isaac very poignant questions about the first day of betting in Missouri. And I looked at our sales rep. I was second in line, and I go, I'm not doing that. I hope we got that.
Were you expected to do that?
He's like, we're going to get one-on-ones with them. So, and I was like, oh, you didn't tell me that. I just can't. And I prepped for Tony Gonzalez. You didn't. I was promised Tony Gonzalez. That's what I kept saying to Danny Solomon, our sales rep guy. I go, Danny, look at me. I go, I was promised Tony Gonzalez.
And
I came
get
into a
Isaac
snowstorm. Now, I love Isaac Bruce. Don't get me wrong. But I was promised Tony Gonzalez. You did not deliver.
Now let me ask you a question. So there were two. So there was there was no Tony Gonzalez. There was Isaac Bruce. There was Brett Hall. And you could go to whoever you wanted to.
Yeah, they made themselves available.
Okay, so were there more people going for Brett Hall?
I feel like Brett had like a lot of cameras because there was just a lot of people that sent camera people down to get B-roll and interviews, and it was like that looked like a post-game press conference with Brett. Isaac had like a little line. I was like, I'm going there. I'm going to go talk to Isaac. I had also done that car shield thing with him. Not that I thought he would remember. He did, though, which was sweet. And I gave Marty Brooks my cell phone, and I said, just hit record, man. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try to get Isaac Bruce to do the Predator handshake with me. That's going to be my contribution.
Isaac, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
And do the
and I got it,
Weathers.
I got it, yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on our Rizz Show socials.
Oh, I was off the grid yesterday.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll
the net.
I'll bang it up for you.
You went up to Isaac Bruce and said, Isaac, you son of a bitch.
That's correct.
Nice. Nice. And how was he's a very religious man, isn't he?
Yeah.
I got $300,000 on DraftKings that I could get Isaac Bruce to reenact the handshake from Predator with me. I'm kind of stressing out about it. I said that it would happen within the next 4 minutes, so wish me luck. What's up, man? Yeah. How you doing, man? How's life, man? You're back.
How's life?
All right, I bet $300,000, a responsible bet on DraftKings.
We even had a good combo.
Isaac Bruce to reenact the handshake from Predator with me today. You remember the movie Predator? I do. Let's do it. Schwarzenegger? You have to say Dylan. You saw who am I? Who am I? What do you want to be? You want to be Arnold? You Arnold or are you Carl Weathers? All right. Isaac, you son of a bitch. I just made $300,000.
Oh, you did it, man. That's good.
Yeah, dude. So,
right. I didn't know that was a prop bet yesterday.
Yeah, it was a weird prop bet that a lot of people. You got to dig deep.
You
sometimes.
asked Isaac Bruce whether he should be the black man or the white guy.
Yes.
I thought that was a good question.
I gave him the option.
Yeah.
I gave him.
You know what? That's good of you not to assume.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Because what if he would have gone? Oh yeah, of course I'm Carl Weathers, the black guy.
No,
Maybe he wanted to be Arnold. You know what I mean?
I'll be Carl Weathers any day of the week, my man.
Great.
Make it easy on yourself, Dutch. If he'd have said that back to me, I would have passed out like Nosferatu and fell off the stage. If he had just delivered the line.
Is he the one with the weird fingers?
What do you mean?
Who are we talking about right now?
Isaac Bruce.
I've never noticed weird fingers.
Because he's got
him.
like
They're all
or
broken
was
or
it Torrey Holt? One of the two of them.
I will
Because
tell
they're all
you.
broken from catching.
Torrey Holt's
probably.
hands.
I will say
Oh, it's Torrey Holt.
his hands were sticky like Spider-Man.
Nice.
Yeah, Torrey Holt's got almost like the Star Trek, but he doesn't mean to. Like his middle finger kind of
Okay,
goes up.
I
to
wasn't
the-
sure whether it was Isaac Bruce
Yeah.
or Torrey Holt. From catching all those passes.
Damn. Never seen Torrey Holt's hands before.
Gross, right?
Add this under the Steven Tyler file of toes and fingers. Phalanges
Toes and
everywhere.
fingers.
Well, he was a sweet man, and he won me $300,000 as a responsible bettor. So I was very excited about that. No, he was cool. He was those guys were nice, and it was a good event. And then when we left there, it did take me just to get from there, like the Bellwether, to Tower Grove South. Not even getting on 44. I just tried to take like Lafayette to Grand. It took probably like 45 minutes to an hour for me to get home. And I was like, man, if you're driving long distances, not good.
Well, do you know all about the betting in Missouri now? Do you know what the rules are?
No.
Like, I know that, this is a big deal. Where have you guys been?
I don't know all the rules. I just know that you can download the app now. And,
I don't need rules, dude.
Okay, well,
and give our money away.
now you don't have to drive to the Illinois side of things to place a bet on one of these. And this is true. If you would, on Sunday mornings, you would see cars parked just on the other side of the river.
Are you
in the
kidding
Illinois
me?
side.
State rep loved his speech on this yesterday.
Oh, he did?
Oh, bro. Yeah, he tried to make a joke, and he's like, now you can bet here in Missouri because I know no one here has ever driven to the Kansas side or the St. Louis side to make a bet. And we were like, you should have said Illinois side.
Right.
He meant to say
Illinois side. No. I mean, you would see on Sunday mornings, you would see cars just on the other side, just so they would
That's
be
funny.
able to
I thought that was
place
people hooking up.
No, that's people placing bets.
So it would ping over
More
there.
education from a brain.
So, all right, the rules are pretty simple. You got to be 21 years old to play. You don't have to actually, live in Missouri, but you'd have to physically be here. The apps use geolocation technology, so if you try to place a bet while crossing the border into a non-legal state, it's not going to work. So, who cannot use this? Who cannot bet?
Women, no.
Anyone under 21, NCAA athletes, coaches, and athletic staff.
Okay.
Banned from betting on any sport. Missouri pro athletes and staff cannot bet on their own sports.
Okay.
So you can do the mobile apps, Bet 365, Bet MGM, Caesar Sportsbook, Circus Sports, DraftKings, Fanatics, FanDuel, and the Score Bet. If you prefer the casino route, retail sports books are opening up specifically at Horseshoe, St. Louis, Ameristar, Hollywood Casino, and River City. You could bet on all the major pro leagues, NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA, and you can make team-based bets on college sports. You cannot do college player props. You cannot bet on the individual performances of a Missouri-based college athlete. So you could bet on Mizzou, but you can't bet on Mizzou's quarterback.
Wow, that's
You can't say well, I don't know, whoever Mizzou's quarterback is now. You can't say he's going to pass for over 150 yards.
Okay.
You cannot, for a college athlete, you cannot place individual bets. You can bet on the team. You cannot bet on the individual. You cannot bet on high school or youth sports.
Dang it.
Darn it.
That would make things so
Online.
much cooler for parents. How much more joy would parents have gotten it had they been able to do that? You know what I mean?
Think all the money you would have made.
On all that youth hockey I go to make it a little more interesting.
It's better than you sitting alone on your phone looking weird.
Sitting alone with my own bad thoughts.
Would be funny if you were running like a little illegal gambling ring under the bleachers at a youth hockey.
Let's get that going.
You get banned because you're getting some action under the bleachers. Like, fellas, dads, let's make this a little more interesting.
I'm under the bleachers. Giving betting slips out.
That'd be kind of cool, man. Maybe you should look into that.
One of the big selling points for legalization was keeping the revenue in state rather than letting it flow to Kansas or Illinois. Missouri will tax the casino's adjusted gross revenue at 10%. That money is earmarked for elementary, secondary, and higher education institutions.
I've never seen a report on how much money, I mean, I'm sure there is out there, but have you ever seen like how much money actually goes to those schools? Do we get like a report at that at the end of the year? Like, for
I think you do.
Okay.
It's just hilarious because everything always seems like it goes towards the schools, but yet you always hear they're underfunded. Teachers don't get paid enough.
Not
Where does that
anymore.
money go?
Hey, not anymore, Scott.
All right,
not in
we'll
this
see.
state.
Okay.
We'll see.
Not in this state.
Things are looking up.
Let's see.
Everybody's getting an iPad.
Yes.
Everybody's getting an iPad.
Luckies.
Yep.
I know that with like weed, there was a specific percentage, right? That supposedly goes into the school system.
Yeah, it was the same kind of thing. Like, we're going to tax, sales, and a certain number will go to schools. Listen, y'all know, like once you start going, hey, we can give money to the kids.
Oh yeah,
That's a good selling
It
point.
says Missouri, it's state by state. Missouri, nearly over 99% of the tax revenue collected from Missouri casinos and 100% of lottery proceeds are earmarked for state education funds.
I know. I want to see like a number.
This compromises about 4% of states' total public education funding.
Because I think it'd be a great number. Lots of people gamble.
Curious too. Also, like that's a tricky phrase of tax revenue collected. Mm-hmm. That's not total gambling. That's not total.
It's a percentage of.
Right.
Yeah. I'd like to see.
I don't know. I don't know how it mats out.
Show me the numbers.
I don't know how it mats out. I guess it's going to take a couple months to see how much money is going.
Yeah.
Is actually going to go to the schools. I hope it's a lot, and I hope every kid gets an iPad. Okay?
Rizz kids, you all get an iPad.
You get an iPad, and you get an iPad.
I also wonder how many of these companies are tax deferred where they come in, they're like, please come. We don't care. We won't. You don't have to pay taxes for 100 years.
Damn. Again, I don't know.
Yeah, but
all I know is
they promote it as being a thing, and I think people are genuinely interested in that, and I'd love to see the numbers.
Education funds from lottery, bingo, and gaming proceeds were about $900 million in the fiscal year of 2025 for the state of Missouri.
Love a hard number. That's cool.
Representing 27% of total Department of Elementary and Secondary Education budget from earmarked resources.
Okay, so expect maybe more in the coffers now.
Let's go.
It was $900 million this year. I would imagine it's going to go up.
Place your bets.
Dang.
Let's bet how much. Let's bet how much money's going to go.
Yeah.
Inception bet. I love it.
I can't wait to see the teachers get like $500,000 salary every year.
Let's bet how much money is going to be into the school coffers.
Okay.
So that happened yesterday. The sports betting is now live here in Missouri. Also, did you know that Pornhub, they've pulled out
of
Missouri?
Oh, so we're like Florida now.
Pornhub, well, not just like Florida. We're like a bunch of other states.
We won. All those signs on 44 finally did it.
Oh, man.
So if you've tried to log on to Pornhub, you probably noticed the site is dark. They have officially shut down access in the state of Missouri, and it's all because of a standoff over this new age verification thing. So here's a breakdown of what's happening. So the Missouri Attorney General, Catherine Hanaway, announced that the new regulations are now, quote, fully in force. So these rules require any commercial website where more than 1/3 of the content is pornographic to strictly verify that users are adults before letting them in. If platforms don't comply, they face penalties and lawsuits for deceptive practices. Now, here's Pornhub's response. They're like, we're walking away. We're shutting down.
So now we're going to see those same cars over in Illinois doing other things.
Yes.
The cars will be...
Yes, they're going to be just on the other side,
Lord.
rocking.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude.
So does it mean all their... because they own... like majority of the porn industry, or does that mean they pulled everything out?
I think all their stuff.
Yeah, when someone drives across the river to, quote, bet the spread, it's going to have a whole new meaning.
Exactly
so rather than setting up an ID check or face scan system, Pornhub decided to walk away. So if you visit the site now, you'll get you'll see a statement explaining that they've disabled access in Missouri, and their argument is that these age verification methods are a massive privacy risk for users. And they said they won't turn the lights back on until a real solution is offered. So the state's stance on this is they're not backing down. The Attorney General said that Pornhub's decision to leave proves the rule was necessary. Her take, if a billion-dollar corporation would rather leave Missouri than verify that children are not accessing graphic sexual content, that tells you everything you need to know about its priorities. So this isn't just a Missouri thing. About 25 other states have passed similar laws.
Yeah, it's a porn site, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't remember looking to Pornhub for the moral high ground.
Right. Yeah, no doubt.
Listen,
You're telling me Pornhub is sinful?
I'm in the, I'm in the middle here. There needs to be a solution to have kids not have access to it.
It's their parents, right? The parents are the solution. You need to monitor your kids' viewing of material, just like my mom monitored my internet searches when I was using dial-up.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy to say.
Weird things.
That's easy. That's a really easy thing to say. But
so is
the reality.
So is passing the buck to the porn company to be like, you have to now harvest everyone's identification and personal information.
And store it safely.
Right.
Instead of the state doing something about it, or the state setting up portals, or is the state cracking down on phone companies that...
I don't think there's an easy solution to it.
Are you serious? We literally just passed a bill to gamble. People were going over, if we can use geo-mapping to do gambling, we can do geo-mapping to do porn. Like, why?
We are.
I know, but like that worked for the gambling industry, so why can't it work for the porn industry?
Have the revenue of porn stuff go to the schools. That's it.
That's
done.
It.
There you go.
Everything comes
Then
full
everyone
circle.
goes. But also, why don't they, when you get your license, they should come up with another card that's strictly for your identification on the internet, where it like hides who you are, but it shows that you're a valid
your freak
adult.
card.
The freak card.
Yeah, trademark, copyright. Rizz Show, freak card. I like that.
But I mean, that
I
way
like
you can
getting
use it
points
for
on my
anything,
freak
Amazon
card for
or
like how
whatever.
deep into Pornhub I go.
Listen, I know it's an easy thing to say. Well, I have the parents, monitor that. It's not that. It's not that easy.
It's not.
Kids find workarounds.
Absolutely. We were kids. So, like,
Of course.
like I remember finding my dad's Playboy stash and going, oh, my Lord, like looking through it because I was curious about what is this? Or the Playboy channel that we had on the satellite.
It's a lot different now than what it was back then, where you had to actually do a little work to, find your older brother's stash or find your parents' stash.
I knew exactly how hard to pull on my eyes to look at scrambled Skinamax.
Yeah.
I had to go
to make it look booby.
You have access now to so much stuff in your pocket.
You had to push on your eyeballs, turn your eyelids inside out, and then you could see the scrambled porn.
I had to go to my grandma's attic to see the National Geographic magazines that were up there.
The issue, though, for me is just like there's workarounds for parental controls, there's workarounds for this, too. And what you're really doing when you make a mainstream porn company adhere to rules that they all don't adhere to is you're sending kids to darker corners of the internet.
Sure,
because
there's that argument, too.
No kid that wants to see boobies as bad as I wanted to see them when I was 13 is going to type in Pornhub and be like, well, I guess I'll give up. They're going to go to these other sites that are not
regulated,
that at least haven't have any precautions. Like Pornhub's not perfect for sure. They've had problems in the past. I watched Hamilton on Pornhub. I watched a bootleg. There's a lot of stuff on there.
There's a lot of stuff.
Before Hamilton came out, someone put a bootleg Hamilton
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Parents have a responsibility, and the sites have. I don't think there's an easy solution to this. It's not like, well, the parents should just monitor their kid 24/7. It's not that. It's not that easy.
It's not. But
and I don't think requiring somebody to have a face scanner put their ID into a thing is a solution either.
No.
I certainly wouldn't do that.
I have not been on, I swear to God, I've not been on a porn site in a very long time. And I have no interest in going back. Like, I've talked about literotica before. Like, I love reading, like, raunchy stuff like that. But that's fine. Like, and you can get that anywhere. You can get that on the internet. You can go to the bookstore and get it. Like, I go to Barnes & Noble. I can buy my trashy, raunchy novels if I want to read something. But it's like, I don't know.
We have that one that the psychic brought us in.
I know. I brought it home.
I'm also about, hey, man, if you're an adult, you want to look at porn, knock yourself out.
Right. We need to bring the video stores back.
That's what it's going to
be able to. You should be able to do whatever you want to do.
Talking about autoerotic asphyxiation.
As long as it's legal and it's not like sex trafficked women, and everybody's of consenting age, I think it's fine. Do what you want to do.
Should
but
we
there needs to
open
be
a
something
porn
done.
video store? And that would be a nice investment for this show? I don't know.
And I also think that if you're not thinking kids,
I'm going to put beads
are
up
looking
in the
at
Rizz
this
Show
stuff
office.
at such, again, not working for it like we used to when we were kids. If you think that it's not affecting kids, the access to this stuff,
I'm sure that
you're
it is 100%.
crazy, and you're not being truthful.
Oh yeah, I mean, kids they are
It's
curious.
too
They
much.
hear things. There's sexualized marketing everywhere.
Yeah, but you heard, like when we were younger, and Rafe and I could attest to this. We grew up, we're the same age. You heard about stuff. It was a legend of it. And then you found a magazine in the woods.
Yeah. There was a lore around it. There was a quest.
Now kids, really, really young have access to this stuff.
I know, it's
with
crazy.
no guardrails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was a young kid in the 90s with dial-up, looking up all sorts of things that I was curious about.
That is nothing like it's now.
No, because there's a statement that says if you haven't talked to your kids already by the age of 8, it's too late.
That's crazy.
Because they've already seen their
Do you
first
ever have talked
pornography.
to them? Oh, about porn.
Yeah, I didn't
they've
talk
already
to
seen
my kids, period, until they were 10. Like, I didn't even converse with them.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's a father's way.
I don't think there's a simple solution to it. I don't know. Thank God I'm not in charge. I'm just telling you that what's happening right now. So if you try to go to Pornhub or any of that family of sites, you're going to get the message saying.
I just find it funny that we have all this fancy technology now, but yet on Google they can't somehow figure out how to block sites. If you like you have the safe search on, it's still things get through. And I'm like, how does it not block? It knows. It's purposely doing stuff like that.
And listen, you could, if you really want to look at porn, use a VPN. Okay? There's workarounds for everything.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you get busted with
I
it?
don't know, Scott.
Okay.
I don't know. What happens? I have no
What
idea.
happens if my wife finds my VP? I mean, theoretically.
I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's also like we've created that world. That monkey's not going back in the box. Like not just porn, but like access. The internet's a double-edged sword. It's access to everything.
Okay, so listen, we opened Pandora's box. It's we got to do something about it.
I'm moving. I can't live in a state.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm going to Illinois again. Land Lincoln. Let's go.
Yeah. I haven't looked at Pornhub in years, but I have.
What would Abe want?
What would Abe want indeed? Just be careful out there.
Some sexy
Be careful
Mary
out there.
Todd boudoir photos.
Yeah, so OnlyFans is still a thing, though? Like, so you can subscribe that way, I guess.
What they said is it's got to be it's a certain percentage of the site has to be.
I'm just surprised
porn.
if they know that, how they don't just upload a ton of random AI videos that have nothing to do with porn and then they get away with it.
No. Listen, it's the season.
Yep.
'Tis the season, guys.
Go gamble all your horniness away. Missouri.
We have our holiday party on Thursday.
Yes.
We're all going.
Yes. Are you coming before your event at Hot Shots, Rafe?
Probably.
Long day.
I wish they wouldn't have scheduled it like that, but then what are you going to do? Life?
You got a Hot Shots
I
gig.
got a
Yeah,
Hot
but
Shots gig at 6:30, and I think our party's like 3 to 6.
You got to show up, though. You got to show up.
I did the Hubbies count yesterday. We have our awards, like the Dundies from The Office.
Right.
It's the second annual Hubbies Awards, and I got all the ballots in, and I was doing my counting yesterday.
And find out.
Lots of new winners this year.
Lots of new winners. Okay, great.
That's good.
Listen, with more companies, dragging people back to the office, the corporate holiday party is making a comeback. But let's be honest, finding the sweet spot between having fun and remaining professional could be a little tricky for some people. I was reading this whole thing on Business Insider. They talked with an etiquette expert to break down the biggest mistakes people make at office parties.
Let's see if I've done all of these.
So they put out a cheat sheet of what not to do.
Okay.
Of what not to do. Don't skip it. That was their first thing. Do not skip your holiday party.
Never skip a party. Love it.
Okay.
I think I've been to every radio holiday party since I started.
I've always have I not always said it's necessary to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to show your face. You got to show your face.
It's so much fun. It's the one time that it's fun at work, no matter
Even
where
if
you work.
Even if you don't want to have fun, you have to show your bosses that you at least put some effort to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody yesterday here, and I said, "Are you going to the holiday party?" And they're like, no. And I go,
Was it an on-air personality?
"It was
Dumb.
And I said, "Why not?" And they're like, And I go, and they asked if you were going. And I go, he always goes.
I always go.
And I go, he's kind of weird about it.
Well, it's always
He's
funny.
like, if you don't show up, you're going to get fired.
There's certain shows that just don't come.
I know.
It's wild.
Well, like ESPN, those guys can't come.
Yeah.
Like Fast
they're
Lane,
on the air.
They're on the air, which I wish they were just broadcasting from the party.
They've done that before.
Well, I wish they do it.
Do you remember we did a holiday party at Top Golf?
Of course.
They broadcast from
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. That was like the first one.
That
here
was
at
the
Hubbard.
first one we did.
That one was awesome.
Did they really ask if I was going to go?
Yeah.
I go to all these events because
People
I
are
think it's
curious.
important.
They're Rizz curious. They wanted to know.
I really do think it's important that you show your face at these things.
Yeah.
Rafe. I know, like Moon's got a, Moon's
in
in
Australia.
I go to
He's got
everything.
I know you do. I'm Boston else.
I was in Hawaii last year and still made a tape.
You did. You did. And I think that was appreciated.
Yeah.
So they say here, you might prefer staying home in your pajamas, but the etiquette experts calls these parties mandatory fun. Showing up sends a message to your boss that you are a team player and you care about your place in the company. Think of it as work, but with better snacks.
It is better snacks.
So we're in an industry where there's layoffs every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a question between me and the other person, who showed up to the holiday party?
And there's karaoke this year. You going to get up and sing? Because that's the other level. Are you participating in what the fun is? You better get yourself
I don't
together.
think it's mandatory to do every activity there. It's mandatory where you got to show your face to the boss.
You're not going to sing?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Somebody told me in the hallway, get your song prepared. Actually, somebody very high up in this place said...
Get my song prepared?
No, get my... They're like,
well,
you better
what are you
going to
sing?
I don't know. Friends in low places. I don't know what I'm doing.
We should all just keep singing that song over and over again.
2 is watch your intake. So it might be an open bar, but it's not a frat party. Getting drunk is the fastest way to lose credibility. And remember, you still have to look these people in the eye the next time you're in the office.
Last year, I did leave my car, and my husband did have to come pick me up.
And you did cry.
And I did cry.
You did cry at last year's
I was
holiday
very
party.
emotional.
That's right.
We were at, you come to Wendy's after?
Of course
you
I
were
did.
there.
That's where we did the shots.
Yeah, and then you started crying for some reason.
I was crying because I was talking about my cats and how much I loved them. Listen, you can't go down that road with me, okay? Depending on how much intake I've had, like if we start talking about how much I love my animals, sometimes it's going to come out.
Is she crying? On the flip side, if you don't want to drink, you don't have to. So you don't owe anyone an excuse or a reason. If you're happier with a seltzer or a soda, stick to that. Don't ghost the RSVP. The planning committee needs an accurate head count for food and drinks, so don't leave them hanging. Send your RSVP on time and view it as a firm commitment and don't back out at the last minute. And they say timing is everything. If you show up and leave 20 minutes later, people are going to notice. It looks like you couldn't wait to escape. However, don't be the person hanging around 30 minutes after the party officially ends. If you and your coworkers want to keep the night going, move the party to a different location. And they say don't just sit there. The whole point of this is to deepen connection. So don't stay glued to your chair. Get up, mix and mingle, meet people you don't usually talk to. If you're sitting and somebody walks up, always stand up for the introduction.
Hi, we've worked together for 20 years. Who are you? What are we talking about?
And if
For big companies.
if there are name tags, wear yours on your right shoulder.
Oh,
You know why? It follows the line of sight when you go in for a handshake.
I love a
If
name
you're
tag.
right-handed.
Well, you shake with your right always. No?
You shake with your right hand always.
What?
Who shakes with their left hand?
Left-handed people.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
It's an etiquette thing to shake with your right.
We're not Saudi Arabia.
Yes, well, in this way we are. I don't even think. Do they shake in Saudi Arabia?
Everybody, even lefties
Women's
shake with
hands?
their right hand because chances are you're going to meet another right-hander.
Wow, that's really... You know what, dude? That's pretty messed up, man. You have prejudice against left-handed people.
He didn't make this rule. This has been. This is like time. This is like telling time. We've been shaking with the right.
What if it's a one-armed man?
You shake whatever he's got.
You shake the stump instead of their left hand, you
We'll
piece
move your
of crap.
sticker over to the arm.
What about Ron here, who has no hands?
Yeah, where's he put his name tag?
On the right, he shakes
He's
with
got
his
a shoulder.
right hand, or lack thereof. I shook a man's hand. He had lost a couple of. Well, no, he was born that way. He did. He had like almost like a hoove, and and it was the right hand. So I'm like, I went in for it, and he was down. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, he had a big. God, what was this guy's name? He was so cool. He had a big thumb. He just looked like he had just a thumb and a huge nail. And I was like, dude, I want to paint that
Wait,
nail.
a thumb and a huge nail?
Like all he had, because when he was born with his hand did not, like his right hand did not fully develop. And so it was almost like, it looked like this.
It's like a
but
big
then
toe and then another big toe.
And yes, but it was a big, huge nail. And I'm like, man, I would love to have some nail polish and just paint that thing.
You have to use
Never
a roller,
seen something like that.
a paint roller to get
A paint roller to paint his nail.
314 on the Schreier text line. Are you just starting this fight because Moon isn't there?
Yeah, yes.
No.
We have a quota to meet.
No, Moon always shows up. I've always said, whatever iteration of this show, like, we go to the parties.
Yeah.
We do it. We go. That's the thing.
He may leave early, but
he may leave early and not tell anybody, but we go. I think it's a huge mistake not showing up to your Christmas party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Left-handers checking in here. They shake with their right hand.
What if they have one big thumb?
Somebody also grew up in Saudi Arabia. They shake with the right always. Left hand is the dirty wipe your butt hand.
Exactly.
Is that true?
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Also, who is wiping their butt with their non-dominant
I
hand?
think you're not supposed to wave either.
No, I know the whole, like, in certain cultures, they wipe their butts with their bare hands.
I mean, that's what I've always...
What?
I don't know about the
You haven't heard
barehanded part. I didn't know it was a
I
barehand
didn't know it was a
situation.
I thought it was a
situation.
barehand situation.
I thought it was just respect.
B-E-A-R.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm not traveling anymore.
So somebody look that up.
Let's see here. Italians.
Oh, no, no, how dare you. All right, let's do Team Rizz Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at $10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Get all the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Winfield, Missouri, Caitlin Twidwell is our Team Rizz Remember the Day. Twidwell. Caitlin is a Rizvangelist, daily supporter, even since the Woody and Rizz Show days. Never misses a show. She travels a lot, so she's mostly a podcast weirdo. Loves Do It, Bitch, Friday Fails, Rafe's in Memoriam, and my voice. Quote, I could listen to that man read the encyclopedia.
That's a nice compliment.
Well, that's nice. Caitlin is a proud autism mom to a 1-year-old. She loves to cook and tries to find the positive in everything and everyone. Well,
She's
thank
a
you,
cutie,
Caitlin.
too. 1057thepoint.com.
Caitlin Twidwell from Winfield is our team, and, by the way, a kick-ass song
That she picked?
that she picked.
Ooh, I can't
for
wait.
the end of the show.
Christmas shoes.
Yes, 'tis the season. Yeah, get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. Grew up in Saudi Arabia, they shake with right always. Left hand is the dirty, wipe your butt hand, not with a bare hand, Rizz. Okay.
Thank you.
But you're right. There's a lot of cultures that still do it.
Okay. All right, Lern, what do you got?
The Eras Tour final show trailer has dropped. Does not wearing a wedding ring mean you're getting divorced? Millennial chicks are losing their minds over this doll and the great Christmas movie War of the Worlds. What is America's favorite Christmas movie?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays to porno birthday. And Paul Anka just confirmed the biggest rumor about Frank Sinatra. Uh-huh. We'll
I know what that is.
we'll tell you what that's all about. Next, stay there. Program phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. Your emails, rizzshow1057thepoint.com. Instant feedback through the 1057 The Point mobile app. So yesterday we talked about an email we got from a guy named Rick Dunsford. And Rick is asking us for Guns N' Roses tickets because he has been banned from every Guns N' Roses concert worldwide. Mm-hmm. So he wants us to give him tickets. Now, he's banned because he allegedly leaked a whole bunch of unreleased Guns N' Roses music. So he's saying, hey, man, get me tickets to the show. And if you get me into this show, I'm going to wear head to toe 1057 The Point Rizz Show merch.
Yes.
Head to toe.
That way they'll hate you, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rick's going to come on the air with us to kind of plead his case. It's a very interesting story.
Yeah.
So apparently this guy bought a storage locker from Guns N' Roses' old A&R exec. And inside the storage locker, there were all these demos from the Chinese Democracy recordings. Uh-huh. And they wound up online. Guns N' Roses threatened him with an $18 million lawsuit and an official lifetime ban from ever attending a Guns N' Roses concert again. And this guy is a Guns N' Roses super fan. He named his kid Axel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a little email exchange here from yesterday. I said, do you want to come on the air and make a case for yourself? He was very hyped. Of course, I'd love to.
Well, here's the thing. We're not going to give him tickets.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
He
let's
said,
hear what he
I'm dying to
says.
see Guns N' Roses again. I've got 5 Guns N' Roses tattoos. I even named my son Axel.
Well, listen, I'm curious the story. We were told, like, the boss said, you are not giving this man tickets. Now, Lern, if you want to independently buy him tickets.
That's right.
Go ahead. You may.
Hey, you know what? Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know. What, are you going to look for Waldo while you're at the GNR show next fall? No, you're not.
No, if we
You're
want to
gonna forget
maintain
about
our
this.
relationship with Live Nation,
They won't know
the
either.
great people over there.
They're going to be like, that's Lern's friend. I'm going to make him dress
Lern's
up like
buddy,
a chicken
not
and
Rick,
come out
but
with me.
Todd.
It's this
Todd. Yeah,
This is
Todd.
Rochelle, and we are at the show.
Together.
No big deal. John Canavara.
My question is this.
It's not him you have to worry about.
How identifiable is he as a persona non grata? Because
Right.
I've gone to a lot of concerts where I bought 2 tickets. Person goes with me, whether it's Tina or a friend. I just scan the 2 tickets and 2 people go in.
Yes.
They're not like IDing you.
There's no photo up.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing, though. If you've been banned from a place.
That's what I'm saying.
it's
Like,
not-
how recognizable is he? If he
Right.
just cannot go to a Guns N' Roses concert
It's not
incognito.
You can't sneak in and easily, slip in with the crowd at Busch Stadium when they're here. Is it September?
Yeah.
When they're here September?
No, August. It's right by your birthday. That weekend. 17th or... no, you're the 17th.
I'm the 17th. The 18th?
Yeah, the 18th.
Something.
It's
okay.
right there.
Yeah,
AC/DC
that place
's in September.
holds... Yeah, ACDC's in September. I mean, that place holds how many people? 60,000 people?
Right.
Like, he can't just walk in with, in the crowd of 60,000 people. It's if he does get caught, then it's trespassing and then it's potential
Right.
Okay.
criminal.
I'm looking at Rick Dunsford. He looks like every man in St. Louis.
Right. Just buy a ticket.
Just go.
Not that we're encouraging it.
Well,
Legally, we're not encouraging
No.
it. Personally, you only live once. Live your life, Rick Dunsford.
Well, you could tell him because
I
he's
will.
coming on the air with us
I
at
can't
8
wait.
o'clock.
You know where you are?
He did. He had. Okay, so
Dunsford, baby.
he did sneak into a Nashville show back in 2023.
There we go.
okay.
All right. And nothing happened.
It's like the Busch Stadium streaker guy.
Oh yeah, we talked to him.
I'm like, I think you're good, man. As long as you don't do the thing.
Yeah, don't
do anything.
don't make a show of it. How about this? Don't ask for tickets and cover yourself in radio station
Right.
It almost
logos.
feels- That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are you getting out of that other than thumbing your nose at them?
And then
If
involving
you love
us.
Guns N' Roses, and you got 5 tats and you named your son Axel. Why are you prodding at them? To be like, I'll cover myself in merch. I'm making a doc. I get it. And he might be a nice guy. Maybe he just made a mistake and he really loves GNR and I feel bad for him. But at the same time, I'm like, why?
Here he is with Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is endorsing this
Let me
man.
see this guy.
Don't bring Chris Jericho into this.
Oh, I'm not. Rick Dunsford is. He's
He took a picture with him.
yeah.
Jericho's turned heel.
Breaking news, Chris Jericho.
No, don't throw Chris Jericho into this.
Sports leaking out.
I've got 9 WWE tattoos. I named my son Jericho. You use this on everybody, man. Everything he wants to go to.
That was great.
All right, we'll chat with him in about a half hour. Right? We'll get the full
I
story.
can't wait.
I got 9 Wizard of Oz tattooed. I named my daughter Elzeba.
Elphaba.
Let me in.
Elphaba.
Elzaba.
Elizabeth.
Adelazim.
Elizabeth.
Hey, I want to talk about Die Hard for a second.
Yeah, let's do
The
it.
movie Die Hard.
Hell yeah.
And it's around that time where everybody argues whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I say yes. But
You say yes.
Yes.
You say
Yes.
yes.
I love a wife beatered up Bruce Willis for Christmas more than any other outfit.
I say no.
But you're a company, man. You go to Christmas parties.
Well, okay. There are arguments for Die Hard being a Christmas movie. I mean, first of all, it's set on Christmas Eve.
correct.
You have Christmas music.
Correct.
Hans Gruber.
The core plot involves, family and reconciliation. Takes place during an office Christmas party. There is the Christmas imagery of the decorations and the tree and the references to Santa.
Ho.
But the other side of it is, if you take the Christmas part out of it, it's not an integral part of the plot.
Neither is. There's lots of movies you could say that.
Like some argue, it's fun. It's fundamentally an
take
action
the
movie.
Christmas stuff out of the Grinch, he's just doing B&Es.
Yeah, Home Alone.
Yeah,
Still good. Still
but that's
cool
about
movie.
the Christmas
Still a heist,
spirit.
Still a heist film.
The Christmas setting is incidental.
Yeah, but you know what? That is the Christmas spirit. It's a Christmas movie because we got Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
And we want it to be. It's just like decorating your house. You don't have to decorate your house over Christmas.
When do you think
Just
it
have a
was
normal
released?
time. 89.
No, what month?
Wasn't it in the
Christmas.
summer?
July.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, Christmas in July. Scott knows all about that.
July.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Remember know that?
also, if it was set somewhere up north, like in Minnesota or something like that, and there was snow everywhere, you'd think
But I think
more.
the
But it's in
reason
California.
it was set in July, and I had sent you something about this, was it was interesting that they weren't sure it was going to do well. They didn't want to put it on Christmas against all the blockbuster movies because so many people passed or whatever on it.
Well, yeah, so this is an interesting factoid about Die Hard. Listen to this.
Before it became an action landmark, Die Hard began as something far stranger, an unexpected sequel to a 1960s detective novel. The source material, Nothing Lasts Forever, was a follow-up to The Detective, a book that had once been adapted into a 1968 film starring Frank Sinatra. Because of that old contract, 20th Century Fox was legally required to offer Sinatra the role of John McClane first.
I knew this. I knew this part. So they had to
I did
offer
know that.
legally, because of the first movie, they had to offer Frank Sinatra the role.
He had first refusal.
Right.
To offer Sinatra the role of John McClane first. He was in his 70s, and he politely declined. Then, the studio was hit with a parade of no thank yous. Clint Eastwood passed. Sylvester Stallone passed. Arnold Schwarzenegger passed. Harrison Ford and Mel Gibson both passed.
God, it would have been a different movie with those guys.
Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay. Hans Gruber. You sure you're not Hans Gruber, man? You sound more like Hans Gruber than Hans Gruber. I'm not Hans Gruber. I'm John McClane. You do not sound like a John McClane.
No.
Could you imagine Carl from Family Matters talking to him over the walkie-talkie?
No, it just wouldn't be the same. Bruce Willis was perfect.
He was.
He was the perfect John
says
McClane.
that. Yeah.
Every action titan of the decade had turned it down. And so, in a move that would define careers and reshape a genre, Fox turned to someone unexpected, a charismatic TV comedian named Bruce Willis.
Yeah, because he had just done Moonlighting. I think that was it.
That was pretty much it.
The studio hesitated to even put Willis on the poster. Early promotional art featured the skyscraper alone, leaving audiences to wonder who the hero was. But Willis brought something that no other candidate could: vulnerability, humor, in a sense that McClane was improvising his survival in real time. In a decade of indestructible heroes, here was a man terrified, bleeding, and cracking jokes to stay sane. Alan Rickman's casting as Hans Gruber was just as unlikely. A celebrated stage actor with no film credits, he delivered a villain performance so smooth, so intelligent, that he reshaped how Hollywood wrote antagonists. It was an unconventional set of choices, but together, they created a blueprint for the modern action film.
What a great movie. Die Hard is the original.
Your whole conspiracy about being released in July.
Yeah, July 22nd, 1988.
Here are some other Christmas movies that were not released.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Gremlins was released in June of 1984.
But is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
I
Yes,
think so.
Absolutely. That's another one that
Yeah.
people argue about. It's a horror movie / Christmas movie / childhood movie.
Okay.
Also, Miracle on 34th Street, 1947,
Certainly not a Christmas movie.
released in May.
Whoa.
May.
So those are two big ones.
Someone's defense is falling
What year was that?
1947.
Well, back then, Christmas was in May.
Okay, well, I can't deny that because I was not around.
I forgot they moved it.
I asked ChatGPT.
It used to be Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. You also sent me this thing where Home Alone and Die Hard are in the same universe. You hear that? You hear that
No.
theory?
They're the same movie, essentially.
McAllister, McClane.
And they have a point of relation. It's very interesting.
Okay.
My favorite movie fact is that the wife in Die Hard, Bonnie Bedelia. Her real name is Bonnie Bedelia Culkin. She's Macaulay Culkin's aunt in real life. And Die Hard is basically the same movie as Home Alone. One male protecting a building. She just gave the script to Macaulay, went, here, make that a kid's movie and you'll be a star. Die Hard and Home Alone, two big Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Did Macaulay make the movie?
No,
I don't think so.
Macaulay didn't make the movie.
Hello, I'm a child. Make
And
this
why-
movie.
Is that Bono?
It was
I think so.
Colin Farrell. But if you
I
think
don't know about
it,
that one.
at its core, Home Alone and Die Hard are the same movie, dude. It is a male protagonist protecting a building, setting booby traps, having to improvise their way through a Christmas
Bruce Willis
setting.
is trying to save his wife.
Do you think Home Alone is a Christmas movie?
Do I think Home Alone is a Christmas movie?
Don't repeat the question to stall.
Go.
Do you think Home Alone is a Christmas
I do.
movie?
Okay.
If you take,
I believe
Christmas is
plays-
incidental. Still a good movie. If it's,
I believe Christmas
What if his
plays
family-
a big part in the plot.
But Kevin McAllister's family could have been going on summer vacation and left them behind, and there could have been a string of burglaries, and it would be just as. It's still an action movie. It's still a funny kids movie, but it is a Christmas movie because it's the setting. Christmas plays an integral part in the setting, just like in Die Hard. To me.
Okay.
I think that's a solid argument.
I also think that one of the most interesting factoids is the fact that Frank Sinatra was offered the role first because of contractual obligations.
That would have been
Which
awesome.
brings me to my next point.
70-year-old John McClane.
Did you know who wrote My Way? It was not Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra did not write My Way. You know, I did it my way. Paul Anka wrote My Way.
Oh.
Paul Anka, still around, 84.
Wow.
And he's got zero filter, I guess, because I guess he's currently doing press. I guess there's a documentary about Paul Anka on HBO.
Ooh, good point.
And in a recent chat with Page Six, he decided to finally address one of the longest-running, most specific rumors in Hollywood history. Frank Sinatra had a hammer in his pants, like a real, like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hog.
How did you know?
For decades, there have been whispers that Frank Sinatra was extremely well endowed. His ex-wife, Ava Gardner, once made a pretty wild claim that it weighed 19 pounds, which, let's be honest, is physically impossible, but we get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crow. It's not a hammer. That's a...
It's a
And
What does Thor
sledgehammer.
have? Yeah. Great song.
Well, Paul Anka confirmed it. He said, yeah, it was huge. I don't know what that does for you, but it was huge.
Man.
Good for him, man.
And you may ask, how does Paul Anka know? Turns out that when you're hanging out and you're 24 years old, you know, you're hanging out with the Rat Pack in Vegas, you end up in some steam rooms. And Paul Anka admitted that he had trouble with eye contact during those sauna sessions.
Wow, even Frank Sinatra's Baby Blues couldn't get you to look at his eyes? That is saying something.
But as impressive...
Polly, booby, my eyes are up here.
He says as impressive as Frank Sinatra's penis was, he says it was not quite on the level of comedian Milton Berle.
What, does this guy know every big penis in Hollywood?
Well, that's a huge, no pun intended, that's a huge Hollywood thing that Milton Berle had the biggest penis in Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah. He took it out in the Saturday Night Live movie,
Right.
which was bizarre.
Well, he actually showed it?
Well, I think he had a penchant for showing it to
it
people.
when it's that big.
But he did it in a movie?
Say hello to my little
No.
friend.
It was the SNL, like, it was that movie that came out, what, a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago?
Sitting on like Chevy Chase's girlfriend at the time, and they got into like a verbal argument, and he whipped his.
You don't know that movie? It's about the first night of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
It's good.
I
Very
forgot
good.
about that.
It is pretty good.
Very good. But there's a scene where Milton Berle takes it
hilarious.
out. So you have it. Paul Anka breaking the silence on the hard-hitting news that we didn't know we needed. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul Anka. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
Well, if you don't know it already, on December 12th, you have plans, Rizz, because you're going to be watching Disney Plus when the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour final show is finally out.
Whoa!
And the trailer dropped today. So here's a little audio. I know it's radio, so just imagine.
Okay, I'm imagining.
So imagine you're in like the biggest arena ever, and Taylor Swift is on stage, and it almost looks like she's in outer space because there's so many twinkles around her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That she looks like she's up in the stars, but she's not. She's just got a sold-out show full of a million screaming girls, and this is what is going on.
Here it is.
It was the end of an era. The start of an age. We've had so long to prepare for the end of this tour. And we get to play one last show for you here tonight. I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday. I want to thank every single one of you.
Okay, I get it.
It's huge.
She made a lot of money.
I hope I have somebody in my life with Disney Plus because I actually would like to watch
Would you?
this. I would because I didn't want to go.
Want
I'm
a
not.
password?
Yes, I would. Merry Christmas to me because I would like to watch this. I want to see what Taylor Swift shows look like. I'm not a fan of her music. I like her.
Is this a behind the scenes thing?
No, it looks like it's a piece together. It's the entire set.
I thought they already did that.
Well, I guess listen. I don't know why this is better. It just is. It's like the end. It's the final one. Maybe this is the last show. It's cool, okay?
It's not like her to repackage something
Yes.
and do it twice. I know that.
It's Taylor's version,
She
okay,
owns
of what
this
you saw
one.
before.
This is. I thought they did this. I thought they put the in
I
theaters.
don't remember that.
I watched her documentary on Netflix from like 10 years ago about her not first tour, but like when she kind of started
When she was
bending
kind of making it big.
Yeah, and she was out like doing her
I
political
think it was called like
stuff.
America's Sweetheart or
America,
something like that.
yeah, something like that. And it was really cool and insightful, and so I look forward to seeing this because so many people went that I know, and they were so excited. They spent like thousands of dollars. I just want to see what the hype was. So I look forward to this. December 12th, Disney Plus.
Okay.
Guys, Aerosmith have joined the Rolling Stones as the only groups to have scored new top 10 albums in so many different decades, from the 70s to the 20s. So their EP with Youngblood, One More Time, that came in at number 9 on the Billboard 200 album chart, dated December 5th. It also went number 1 over in the UK, which was excellent. And so if you look back at Aerosmith's career, their top 10 albums were 1976's Rocks, 1989's Pump, 1993's Get a Grip, 94's Big Ones, 97's Nine Lives, 2001's Just Push Play, 2002's Oh Yeah, Ultimate Aerosmith Hits, 2004's Honkin' on Bobo, and 2012's Music from Another Dimension. So they have hit every decade from the 70s to now with an album that is in the top 10.
Do you like that new
Youngblood EP
thing?
It's okay.
It's okay.
To me, I loved looking back retrospectively at Aerosmith's success because a lot of people get in the argument that 90s Aerosmith isn't as good as 70s Aerosmith, and it is because they had 3 albums in the 90s versus just 1976's Rocks. And so, because I think 90s Aerosmith
They had a lot
excellent.
of problems in
Me
the
too.
early 80s and late 70s.
Yes, there's albums to be forgotten of that time.
And Joe Perry wasn't in the band for
Yes.
a little bit.
But
So
Pump came out in 89,
I know,
which was
loved
huge.
Pump.
So,
And Permanent Vacation was
Was also
excellent as
big.
well.
I mean, if you're going to lump 89 into the 90s Aerosmith, I think it might have been their
biggest
best era.
Yeah, it
for
really
sure.
was.
Especially
Definitely
for videos.
cemented them as like longevity rock
Oh,
and
yeah.
roll
I mean,
legends.
Permanent Vacation, Pump, and Get a Grip, I mean, are 3.
Huge records.
And they had incredible videos too, because
Oh my
Alicia
gosh, yeah.
Silverstone,
Oh, yeah.
Liv
Yes.
Tyler is like, yeah.
I still watch those music videos. Well, anyway, congratulations to Aerosmith. So they've joined just the Rolling Stones to have top 10 albums in so many decades like that. Also in Aerosmith news, the Rock and Roller Coaster down at Disney World's Hollywood Studios is going to be rethemed as a rock and roller coaster starring the Muppets. So I was there the day that I just happened to be at Disney World the day that Aerosmith did a parade to open up the Rock and Roller Coaster. My mom we were just down there visiting Jerry for work, and we were just there. And all of a sudden, Aerosmith just rolls through, and they opened up the coaster. And so if you've ever ridden it before, have you ridden
Yeah.
it? So you go in, and you're walking through what looks to be
It's
like a recording
cheesy.
studio. It's so cheesy. But dude, in like 99 or whenever it opened, it was so cool.
So they're in this recording studio.
And they like talk to you.
Yeah, it's like holograms, and it's like they talk to you, and they go, "We got to get to the gig," and like, "Well, our friends are here. We got to get them
Yeah.
backstage passes." And you race. The whole thing is you race from the studio to the gig, and that's
Yes.
Oh, really?
In a
and
limo.
that's
They like, get
the
in this
roller coaster.
elevator.
Yes, and all of their music is playing.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
so much
cool
fun.
coaster.
It was awesome. Well, now the Muppets have taken it over, and they're doing pretty much the exact same thing. So instead of Aerosmith, it will be the Muppets and hologram talking to you about getting to the show, I guess. So, yeah, G-Force Records.
It's a cool roller coaster.
It is. It's if you never got to see, and you can write it on YouTube. They have somebody that did it from the perspective of writing it, in case you want to see what the old Aerosmith one was like. Alice in Chains is getting the attention from PETA, People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. This time, the organization wants the band Alice in Chains to change their name to Betty in Chains on social for a month, just to highlight the plight of a 56-year-old elephant named Betty, who's been part of a long-running Caden circus. So PETA says, coming to you with a wonderfully strange request. Would Alice in Chains be willing to go by Betty in Chains just across social media for a month to spotlight this elephant that has spent her life in chains? Alice in Chains has yet to publicly comment on that, but yeah, they probably won't be doing that. But I wanted to bring awareness to this sweet little animal, so let her free, man. Get Betty out of here.
You should counter with you're willing to change your name to People for the Ethical Treatment of Alice for 1 month.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be
Heck
cool.
yeah.
Tradesies. Mm-hmm. You give us some press, we'll give you some press.
The war of words between the Osbournes and Roger Waters has extended into the realm of merch. So if you love supporting Ozzy Osbourne, you might want to buy some of these limited edition T-shirts. Wednesday morning, they go on sale.
Very funny.
Ozzy Rules, spray painted over Roger Waters' name with a bunch of bricks that looks very similar to the wall live in Berlin. The back of the shirt is a long-haired person with Ozzy urinating on a rainbow stream, like Dark Side of the Moon's cover and the cover of The Wall. And if you don't know, the Osbournes and Waters spat started back in September when Roger Waters appeared on the Independent Inc. podcast, and he said that Ozzy was all over the TV for hundreds of years with his idiocy and nonsense, and that he couldn't care less about Black Sabbath or Ozzy's solo music. Jack Osbourne responded shortly saying, "Hey, Roger Waters, F you. How pathetic and out of touch you've become. The only way you seem to get attention these days is by vomiting ish out in the press. My father always thought you were a P word. Thanks for proving him right." And so you can buy that for a limited time. In other Ozzy news, the Osbourne family is going to accept the Lord Mayor's Award from the hometown of Birmingham, England, on his behalf on Wednesday, which would have been Ozzy's birthday.
Birmingham.
Johnny Cash's estate is taking Coca-Cola to court, and this is kind of crazy. So the estate says Coca-Cola misled fans by using a Johnny Cash sound-alike in a college football commercial. The song in the ad is not from Johnny Cash's catalog, but the voice is close enough that plenty of people thought it was the real Man in Black.
Do we have the audio? I'm curious. I saw this lawsuit. Is it Pepsi?
It's Coca-Cola. So the lawsuit was filed in Tennessee under the new Elvis Act, which protects the person's voice from being used without permission, which is interesting in these AI days. And a lawyer for the estate wrote that Coca-Cola is pirating Johnny Cash's voice in a nationwide advertising campaign, and then he called it theft of his integrity, identity, and humanity. And so the Johnny Cash estate wants damages and a court order to stop the ad.
Wow.
I keep a close watch on this Coke of mine. Wait, that's pretty obvious, Coca-Cola.
I'm trying to...
Sounds good.
So on the flip side, the actual singer in the ad is an impersonator, Sean Barker, his name, and he was thrilled to get this job. He and his manager said that he had spent over 20 years performing as Johnny Cash and loved getting the chance to sing.
So they got a Johnny Cash sound-alike to do it.
Yeah, impersonator. So that's
not going to strengthen their case.
No.
It's not.
That's
strange. Is it a made-up jingle, or does it sound like a Johnny Cash song? I'm curious.
I know. I didn't listen to it.
But,
I
mean, if
through it
it's
today.
someone who just sounds like him, how can they...
Here's a news report on it. Let's see if this shed some light on it. Okay. Sound good, right?
It sounds really good.
Here we go.
Oh, that's fun.
Johnny Cash is fighting Coca-Cola from the grave. The singer's estate is suing the soft drink maker over an ad that features one of his songs performed by an impersonator. It says the company didn't approach them for permission to use the track or his identity. The estate is asking a court for
I just sent you
compensation and
the ad if you want to play it in its
Oh, okay,
entirety.
you got the whole
Sorry
ad?
about that. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I could...
Let's see how
It's in your
Johnny
email.
this is. It's kind of cool that he's fighting from beyond the grave.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I like that. Ain't no grave will hold my body down. He said it. He warned us.
All right, here is...
Don't act like you didn't know,
It's called
Coke.
Go the Distance.
Okay.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum.
Would you think it's Johnny Cash?
Against the odds, I'll rise again.
I like it.
I wouldn't think so. That's it.
Sounds reminiscent of him, like somebody who's inspired, but I don't get Johnny Cash.
I wouldn't say that's Johnny Cash.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's also recorded way different. He would.
You might catch me looking it up. If I heard it and I was like, "Well, I've never heard that song before."
Oh, Team Cash, huh?
Well, you kidding me? This is the Fifth Highwayman right here.
You might. I might look if that came on during the Super Bowl and I heard it, I'd be like, "Whoa."
Oh,
A Johnny Cash song
did a
I'm
Coca-Cola
unawares
commercial?
of. Or, well, if it was if I felt like it was a song that got licensed that I hadn't heard, I might go look it up and think it was him.
That man's voice is very good, though. Like
He's got a great
enjoy
voice,
his
but
voice.
Cash never sung that high, I don't think.
No. Guys, if you think Amy Schumer's husband is enjoying her new glow up, you might be wrong. So it sounds like, I hate this because, Amy Schumer's lost a lot of weight, and she's been taking these really cute photos, like on this very dirty stairwell, which I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if that's like her stairwell to her home or whatever, but she's always dolled up and she looks great and she seems happy, and that's all I care about. So she's been posting these photos. People are realizing that she's not wearing her wedding ring.
Oh.
So everybody is speculating that maybe she's getting divorced.
I'm not
from
wearing
her
my
husband.
wedding ring.
That's what I mean. So some people just don't want to wear their wedding ring. And does that mean you're getting divorced?
Certainly not.
Right. So I don't know. People are saying, she doesn't have it in the latest photo. She's getting divorced.
Maybe she's just not wearing it that day.
Maybe, yeah. She doesn't have any
Maybe
jewelry
she
on.
says, maybe she lost so much weight, her fingers got thinner, and her wedding ring doesn't fit anymore.
That's a great point, too.
Yeah, because I'm not wearing mine on my other hand.
You wearing your wedding ring?
Well, on this hand,
On that hand. Okay. Well, people are saying that they're both committed to the relationship. They're working through some normal issues that couples in long-term marriages have, but they're fine. Just leave her alone. Rafe, I put this in the news for you. Reba is going to be on Jimmy Fallon tonight, so if you want to check that out.
Have you watched her new show?
Pornhub. Reba's on Jimmy.
Have you watched her new show?
I have.
Yeah, it's a typical Reba sitcom.
It's Reba rebooted. It's the same.
I loved
It's
that
like,
show.
what if Reba stopped working 2 jobs and just opened a bar? It's Reba meets Cheers. That's basically what it is.
Perfection. If you want to stream something new tonight, Netflix limited series Sean Combs' The Reckoning. This is that 50 Cent produced.
Oh, isn't he suing for this?
Oh, probably. I would imagine, yeah. There's such rivals. Like, they have hated each other for so long that I imagine if it hasn't already started, he's going to sue. And then also, Kimora Back in the Fab Lane is on E! as a series premiere. Wicked to get these dolls. So American Girl dolls are probably dolls that you guys maybe didn't want whenever you're growing up, but I always wanted one. We were not rich enough to get me an American doll as a child because they were so expensive. But I guess these Wicked dolls, these American Girl versions, have Elphaba with her green skin and Glinda in full sparkle, and people are paying top dollar, especially millennial women. So originally priced at $295, these collectibles are now going up for $1,000 on resale sites like eBay.
$1,000.
$1,000. And the millennials are to blame for this because we grew up loving American Girls and we just want that nostalgia. And so a lot of chicks my age are buying these things for $1,000 online. And finally, Home Alone has been named the UK's favorite Christmas film by a poll.
Okay.
And so I dipped in and I found with IMDb what our favorite Christmas movies are, the ranking of in the USA. And so I have a top 10 of what you might want to guess.
Christmas Vacation, number 1.
No, it is number 4.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story is number 2.
What was one? Home Alone?
No, that's
that
in the
was the
UK.
UK.
Oh, for us.
This is America.
This is
Well,
America.
Home Alone's on there, though.
Home Alone is on there at number 7.
Okay. Miracle on 34th Street.
Number 9.
Okay.
It's a Wonderful
Elf.
Life.
Elf is number 1.
Really?
Yes. IMDb poll. Like, as far as ratings and people reviewing, Elf is the number 1 Christmas movie. So followed by A Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, which you can see in color. Have you ever watched It's a Wonderful Life in color?
No.
In theaters.
I don't love that movie.
Oh, I got to watch it every year.
Do you?
I do. I cry. Jimmy Stewart's so good. The whole thing is so sweet.
George.
George.
It's a classic.
George Bailey. But you can watch it in color, which I've never done. And I believe the Alamo or maybe the High Point, one of the theaters around
I'd say
town.
the Alamo was a Christmas movie.
No.
I go, whoa.
The Alamo, I
was
think.
Mel
Dark
Gibson in
Horse. Dark Horse.
There's all
Mel
of
Gibson
these,
in the Alamo?
all of these movies are coming back to theaters. Christmas Vacation number 4, White Christmas number 5, Die Hard number 6, Home Alone number 7, How the Grinch Stole Christmas number 8, Miracle on 34th Street, and your number 10 best Christmas movie for the U.S. is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's 2 good points made about, we're back on Die Hard and Home Alone coming in at 6 and 7. The reason Home Alone's a Christmas movie, someone said, all the families are out of town for Christmas vacation. That's why so Christmas was integral to the setting. Same thing with Die Hard. He chose that building and chose Christmas because it would be empty. So Christmas was integral to both plots in the same way.
All right. I'll listen. If it's a Christmas movie, I'm not going to be that upset.
Okay.
I just think you're wrong.
Okay.
Celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Lern's favorite, Charlie Puth.
Oh, yeah. He's singing the national anthem this year.
Is 34 today. Aaron Rodgers, Steelers quarterback, is 42. Britney Spears is 44. Nelly Furtado, 47. Tennis Hall of Famer Monica Seles is 52. Lucy Liu is 57. Rick Savage, bassist from Def Leppard, is 65. And St. Louis's own Stone Phillips is 71 years old. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Kitty Langdon. And today's birthday girl has been in 108 fine films, including The Adventures of MILF-Man 1, Asian Booty Worship, Bodybuilders in Heat 20, a movie called Clean My Pipes, The House on Horny Hill, Rope Bound 2, Super Whores 9, and who could forget her role in 2006's Creamy Toes?
Oh, Lord.
oh, no. Kitty Langdon is 50 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays. And that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we're going to go to the phones here. And joining us on the Rizz Show hotline, I guess the term superfan is what you'd call this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Guns N' Roses superfan, Rick Dunsford. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right, so Rick, you're calling from Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
Mississippi's Rick Dunsford. So you are a Guns N' Roses diehard fan. You emailed us asking for tickets to their show here at Busch Stadium coming up in August. Now let me ask you this first question here. Did you email every market that had a Guns N' Roses show coming?
No, well, I looked at the tour, and there's 2 markets that I saw that I'm really interested in, which was the St. Louis market and the Atlanta market.
Okay.
I haven't tried reaching out to the Atlanta market yet because this is just an idea I had, so I thought I'd give it a shot. But
well, you got our attention.
Well, yeah. So I'm very surprised it worked and happy about it. But yeah, so. Yeah, super fan is definitely what you would call me. I've seen the band about 35 times, all the way up from 2010 until 2019.
Wow. So you have the band's autographs tattooed on your body.
Yes, I got a Axl, Slash, and Duff. They've signed my arm. I've got it tattooed on there. I named my son Axl. And then I collect a lot of their unreleased music because back in when the band pretty much broke up in in the mid 90s, Axl started working on Chinese Democracy.
Yeah,
and during that time, everybody's just under the assumption that he's just working on this one album, but it was really 3 albums he was working on. So all this material is recorded, and it's just been locked away for 20 years. And every so often, Axl's promising us that. Oh, this is a trilogy. It's coming. We're working on it.
Well, we've got new music coming, next week, I think?
It's supposed to be this week.
No.
Or this week?
No. It's supposed to be today, and I just got word that it's going to be delayed. Typical Guns N' Roses.
What do you mean you just got word? What are you talking about?
Listen, this guy is tuned into everything
I know,
Guns
but
N' Roses.
I want to know, are you on message boards? There's such a weird underground community for all bands. So, even before Guns N' Roses got announced here in St. Louis, 20 people are we know who it is. Because there's these underground communities. Is that where you go for your intel? Yeah.
So we use Discord, Reddit, and we use multiple Guns N' Roses online message boards like my GNR forum.
Right.
And that's just where the really hardcore fans just communicate. And so they have 2 new songs coming out December 2nd, which is called Nothing and Atlas. Those 2 songs were leaked by me in 2019.
Okay, let's get to that. Let's back up for a second. So, in 2019, Rick became public enemy number 1 in the world of Guns N' Roses. So, you bought a storage locker filled with unreleased Chinese Democracy demos for how much money?
I paid $15,000 for it.
So you paid $15,000. Did you know what was in the storage locker?
Yes.
Okay, because you bought it from Guns N' Roses A&R guy, a guy named Tom Zutot, right?
Yeah, Tom Zutot. He signed Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue.
Yeah, this is a famous name. This is in the rock world. This guy is very well known. So again, he signed Motley Crue. He signed Guns N' Roses. So he sold his storage locker to you.
Yeah. So this is where it gets Here's where it gets weird. Okay, so the locker was auctioned off to an individual in Virginia named Robert Byrd. So he made a posting on eBay trying to sell because he didn't know what he had. He just sees Guns N' Roses on these studio outtakes. So he grabbed a disc that had 2 songs that he recognized on it. Welcome to the Jungle and Knocking on Heaven's Door, and put it on eBay.
Okay.
Looking at the dates of when these were recorded was the year 2000 at Village Studios. We started reaching out to Robert, and then working on trying to get a deal for digital copies of this.
Okay, so he's this guy put up on eBay, hey, I have this music. You tried to negotiate with him a price to get the music, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then it worked out where this guy's like, hey, I got a whole storage locker full of this stuff, right?
Yes. So
then you crowdfunded $15,000 and met this guy in a Panera Bread parking lot in Virginia.
Nice. What'd you order, broccoli cheddar soup?
Dude, okay, so this was just right after I had my son. He's just a couple of weeks old. And I had to tell my wife, because I didn't know I was going to Virginia at that very moment. And I had to and when we made the deal, it was like, all right, well, we'll meet tomorrow. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to drive to Virginia tonight. So we gathered all this money, had it all in cash.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
So $15,000 in cash. You drove from Mississippi to Virginia.
Yes, and then we met at this parking lot. And it felt like the sketchiest drug deal ever going down.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're lucky to be alive, man.
Yeah.
So, I hopped in this guy's passenger seat, and, he's got tinted windows, and I'm just looking around, and I'm like, how sus is this, man? I just hopped out of my car, jumping in your car, and no telling what we're doing, and what we're doing in this vehicle. So it was kind of, it was a while, but he had these CDs, and once you put it on, I got to hear Atlas Shrugged for the first time, and it was my first time hearing new music in years. And it was just the moment it was hard to describe it, man. But
did you get an erection in front of this stranger when you heard the songs for the first time?
Yeah, what did you think of it?
Man, so he's sitting there wanting to talk, and I'm like, dude, shut up. Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to hear greatness here, man. Come on.
Okay, so it was 19 CDs, correct?
Yes.
19 CDs of unreleased Guns N' Roses music, which you paid $15,000 for. So what was your feeling when you first held those 19 CDs?
The high, you couldn't get any higher than that. I mean, it was...
it's wild for the ultimate Guns N' Roses fan who named your kid a couple weeks prior Axel to hold in your hand something that every the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's exactly what it is, man. It was the Holy Grail, and it was... and just the way it happened, everything came together to pull the deal together, because the guy originally was not going to sell it to me. It took a couple of weeks to crack this deal, but because he didn't want no digital trail, nothing. That's why it had to be all in cash,
right?
And we had to go meet in person. But yeah, so once I got that, my sister lives in Virginia, so afterwards I just crashed at her place, and then the morning I woke up, my phone ran out of storage space. I had so many missed calls, text messages, voicemails, and then I look at my email, and I get an email from Guns N' Roses management.
Right.
Oh.
How did they find out that you had it?
Well, okay, so I have when I started seeing Guns N' Roses over the years, going about 35 times, I got to know their crew a little bit, and their manager Fernando. I got to be real friendly with him, where he got me Axl Rose's microphone signed at Vegas after a show.
Right.
He's got, he's taking me to back after parties, and he's actually he's the reason why I got to meet Axl and get his autograph on my arm. So we had so he always took care of me, and it was really really great at that time. But so when he reached out to me, the band's already on their reunion tour, so they have all this music that Axl Rose recorded 20 years ago. Well, what's going on right now is all Guns N' Roses is doing is Slash is going in, re-recording Buckethead's parts with his stuff, re-recording the bass lines, and then they're releasing it as the reunited Guns N' Roses, which is why they didn't want this music.
Right. Well, how did they know you had it?
Well, so there was the moment I got the tracks, I took a clip of the song Hard School, and I took like a 16-second clip and just clipped the chorus.
And you uploaded it?
I posted it, and then the internet just went crazy because I knew it was real at this moment. And then once I had all the music in my possession, I sent 2 tracks to everybody that chipped in. And then once I got home, I was going to sort it all out and create one big zip file to send to everyone with all the music.
Right. If you would have just kept your mouth shut, you would have had this for yourself.
Well, but the problem was with that is I had to get loud with it. But what's even crazier with it though is I actually contacted Guns N' Roses management before I even purchased this, because, like I said, it took a couple of weeks to break the broker this deal with Robert Byrd. So at this point, at one point it seemed like this deal was not going to happen.
Right.
So I reached out to their management. I let them know, hey, this is what's out there, and they chose not to act on it. And whenever I finally was able to crack Bird and get that sale, that's when they decided to reach out. But at that time, it was a little too late.
All right, let me just walk through this one real quick here. So band's management finds out they actually paid you money to return the music, right? So you got money from Guns N' Roses people to return the music?
I got a refund for what I spent on the music. So
they gave you $15,000.
Yeah, to give back to everybody that funded it, so that the music doesn't get released.
But it ended up leaking online anyway. So did you do it or did Bird do it?
Okay, so whenever I shared the first 2 songs with everybody that chipped in, nobody leaked it at that point. Well, Guns N' Roses, they got the $15,000 to me. I refunded everyone back. The money got refunded back, and then the day after it cleared, those 2 songs that were shared were posted online. And then I started getting phone calls from Universal lawyers.
Yeah.
I was getting phone calls from Axl Rose's lawyers.
So they threatened you with damages of $150,000 per song.
Oh my
which
Lord.
totaled about $18 million.
Yeah.
So they threatened to sue you for $18 million because all those songs got uploaded.
Yes, and see where it made things get kind of bad between us was when me and Fernando, the Guns N' Roses management, had the initial conversation about this music and agreeing not to distribute it and giving everybody their money back. Well, during that time, I told them that there was 2 songs that were already shared to everybody before speaking with him. So I told him I cannot control what happens with those 2 tracks, but I can relay the information back to the investors. They were all cool with it. They were totally understanding. And so once the 2 songs leaked, Fernando's playing totally dumb about the whole situation. I feel like he had no idea that they knew these 2 songs were distributed. And then, so that's where he gets real petty with us, because at that time, they send me a letter telling me that I am banned from ever seeing. I get an alert from Axel's attorney, saying I'm banned from seeing his client.
You are no longer welcome.
You are
within
no longer
Paradise City limits.
Rick, what did you think? Like, were you just severely bummed out when you got that letter? Were you like, I can't see my favorite band ever again?
Did you put on November Rain while you read it?
Good question.
Well, when I got it, I kind of looked at it and I just laughed, and I still went to a show. So I went.
Yeah.
I went to Kansas City because it's like, I mean, they're going to have to ban me from each individual venue, because how do you ban someone from, if they play festivals, if you're not there to see that, like, it's just a lot to it. So I go out to Wichita, Kansas, 2019. I've already had my VIP tickets for the show for months. I get out there and I'm in line after waiting for about 2 hours. There's 3 police officers come out of the building with Axel's head of security, and they pull me to the side, and they give me another. And they give me another letter from their lawyer saying that, hey, just in case you didn't get the first letter, we want to let you know so you can save yourself a trip.
Whoa!
Right, and then you said in Chicago they got physical with you.
Yeah, so 2 years later I went to go see them, and this is the first tour after COVID, and you have to wear the face mask to get in the show. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be perfect. I'm going to wear a mask.
Yeah.
They're not going to catch me. Wrigley Field, this place is massive. I don't even know how it happened. So I get out there, I'm in the floor, and when the lights go out, they're playing the animation video for the intro to the Guns N' Roses show. And, I'm sitting there watching it. Then I see from my peripheral vision that I see some flashlights walking through the crowd. Next thing I know, I'm trying to pull out my phone, and because I know they're coming for me, and I'm trying to get on Facebook Live so that so at the moment I'm like, and they see what I'm trying to do. Well, at that moment, I get hit in the side of the face. My arm twisted behind me, and I'm used as a human shield, forced through the crowd.
Oh my goodness! Dude, they're tracking you. They have a tracker on you.
Yeah.
Can I ask,
Check your car.
where exactly are these tattoos? Because I'm starting to think they might be the
They're on
thing
his
giving
arms.
you away.
I'm looking at your Instagram right now, Rick.
You're like, how'd they find me? Like, you have Axel on your forearm, very out in the open.
No, how they find me is the way they find me is through the fans. So,
yes.
So when I tell you that Fernando, their manager, is friendly with the fans, well, you literally have people
Swatting you. Yes.
riding me out to get a chance to meet Axel.
It just sounds like you can't keep your mouth shut when you go to these shows.
Yeah,
Listen to me.
Don't tell
Just don't tell anybody.
Listen, Rick has fans out there. I'm looking at a T-shirt that was made by a fan that says, "Where's Rick?" It has Rick's face on it. It says "banned." That's how much people know you in the crowd. You're going to have to wear wigs.
Well,
and
you
stuff.
got into the Nashville show back in 2023.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't even know I was going to that show until like the day of.
Sounds like that's what you should be doing. Sounds like people should be taking you to shows and not telling you so you can keep your mouth shut about it.
Now, if we give you tickets, so you're going to wear Rizz Show stuff, and everybody's going to know it's
Yeah.
you.
He's gonna know
That's
it.
the question I had. Dude, you emailed us, and I love the chutzpah.
Well,
How would
thing
it
is,
be beneficial for you to go to a show decked out in local radio station attire with a documentary film crew to get into a show that they're tracking you? Like, shouldn't you be going more clandestine than that?
Well, you get the material. I mean, to me, it's just it's a fun way to troll the band because in Nashville, I went on Facebook Live when I was at the show. So the section I was in, I saw some of their crew coming up, looking through, scanning that section. So that guy with the picture you saw on Instagram of the guy wearing the Where's Rick shirt, he was sitting a section over from me. So I just walked over there to him and sat in the seat beside him. So they're looking in the wrong section for me the whole time. And so it started raining during the show. So, that kind of hindered their hunt down for me. But yeah, so we just make these vlogs when we go to these, every time I go to shows now, and I'm just dying to get back into a Guns N' Roses show.
Well,
my question would be, if you're a fan and you want to mend fences, how is thumbing your nose at them and trolling them helping your cause? Have you just given up? Have you just given up and you're like, this is who I am now? My personality is I am Darkseid?
At the end of the day, I still love the band. They're my favorite band. I hate the way that Team Brazil, their management team, handled the whole situation. Even with the release of new music, they can't get it right. Today, they're supposed to release the 2 new songs, and they can't get it right. Anytime Guns N' Roses has a release, Team Brazil is going to royally screw it up.
Dude, we've fired people from listening to this radio show. Guns N' Roses fired you as a fan.
Wow.
Like, you've been fired from being a Guns N' Roses fan. That's
And let me say
wild.
this, Rick. I mean, St. Louis has its own drama with Guns N' Roses because of the 91 riot. And there's a guy here in St. Louis that is like the you of St. Louis already. Like Stump, who...
Has he gone?
He was never banned, but I mean, he had so much legal problems with the band, and he was a mega fan, and he was a catalyst, I believe, if that's the story, that his taking a photo of Axl was what set him over the edge and led to the Riverport riot. So, I mean, you're kind of creeping up on Stump's crop
Dude,
here.
if Axl sees you in the crowd at Busch Stadium, he's
And-
going to jump in the crowd.
If he sees Rick and Stump at
Together.
the same show at Busch Stadium, he's going to lose his
Can we
mind.
get them together on that?
Is that Rick? Hey, Stamp!
I know what's up, man.
He just goes crazy. His wig comes flying off.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, it's been a couple of years now that's passed. It's really about 6 years since I've been like really heavy in that community of interacting with fans in person at these shows. So I'm thinking like maybe the manhunt won't be as intense with some of these fans out there. But yeah, that was me shooting a shot with an interesting story, I would say. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of any way to successfully get to these shows, to get to a show to see Guns N' Roses.
Here's a
my
way.
best friend.
I have a way for you.
What's that?
Don't publicly talk about it. Mm-hmm. Have someone else buy 2 tickets. Get a nice beard and mustache. Cover up your tattoos. Go in and quietly enjoy
And
the show.
enjoy the show.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday. We've already been warned about giving you tickets. So, yeah, our friends over at Live Nation are like, please, let's not entertain this. So, yeah, I think your story is interesting,
It
and
is.
I think there are things you could do.
I wonder if there's a way to mend to fix this. There's got to be.
Can we get Maury involved?
Maury Povich?
Yeah.
Bring him out of retirement? Yes.
Well, Rick, I want to. Who actually pressed the button to upload the songs? That's the big question.
The initial 2 songs that got released was not me. But at that point where it was all fingers were pointing at me and I had all these attorneys coming at me, and I just pushed the button at that point to release the rest of them.
There we go.
Well, but here's another part of the situation with that is the Guns N' Roses community, they're very ruthless, man. They will come at you. They will not leave you alone until they get what they want. And knowing that you have 124 unreleased Guns N' Roses songs that they've been waiting over 20 years to hear, dude, I was getting threats. I was getting doxxed like crazy. It was hell. But at the time, I was not allowed to speak about any of this all because of the NDA with their lawyer.
Right. Well, somebody said you should buy tickets under the name Rick Stump.
Yes.
Yeah. Just reinvent yourself.
No, I just now I just embrace it, man. I just go in and just because it's petty on both ends, really. But it's just funny that they.
I can understand why they don't want unreleased stuff uploaded onto the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really petty on their part. I'll be honest with
It's
you.
their biz.
It's their business. You are a super fan. You can't help that.
Well, at the same time, they had every opportunity to to stop it, and
They
that's
did
where
give
they
you
were.
$15,000. Don't forget.
That's
And they took,
ridiculous.
yeah, and then they took away, they took my Wichita tickets and my Chicago tickets. I spent $700 on those 2 tickets just to.
Wasn't that after all the songs got uploaded?
And that was after they said you can't go to these shows.
Well, I saved. I saved one of the.
The
last
timeline's getting muddled, Loki, a little bit. What I want to know is you uploaded the songs, then you got banned, then you got your tickets taken away, right?
Once they got so out of those 124 songs that were on there, most of these were actually just different takes of Chinese Democracy, the album.
Right.
Just different takes. So when it says 124 new songs, it's probably about 20 to 30 tracks right there.
They're on pieces.
Yeah.
It's all stuff that wasn't meant to see the light of day, or was meant to be released in whatever timeline, whatever timeline the band wanted. But hey, Rick, listen, we got to run. But hey, good luck with your mission. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get your tickets, but you have a hell of a story. And
Fine stump.
If you do wind up going to jail, let us know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Bye,
There
Rick.
you go, everybody. That's Superfan Rick Dunsford.
Rick.
That's he really does have people in the crowd making shirts with his face on it, saying banned. So he's well known among the Guns N' Roses community.
It's an interesting story, and we're not giving him tickets.
No. We're absolutely not getting him tickets.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Why did you wink at me?
I got something in my eye.
Oh.
Okay.
What are those backstage passes doing?
Don't get that started, by the way. If he comes to the show, it's not on me.
Right.
I'm telling you right now.
It's not on you.
Axel, if you're listening.
No.
Dude, this could be St. Louis's revenge.
No, that's
what
no
I
revenge.
said.
St.
I'm not
Louis
getting
gets
involved.
this guy in.
I have
That's what I
no.
said yesterday.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No, what revenge? I got nothing to do with this fight.
You're from New York. You weren't here in 91.
Yeah.
I got nothing to do with this fight.
Do it for
Stump's
Stump.
fine.
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Didn't Stump get a settlement?
He got to go in the
That's not the
KC
point.
box.
That's not the point.
I think he got to go to the last one and was in the KC box and kind of got VIP'd in.
Yeah,
too.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. They
This guy
settled.
got $15,000. They paid him back.
They buried the hatchet before. I just don't know what. I was right. I was like, it feels like he's thumbing his nose at him
He
a little bit
is.
and wants us
He
to get
literally
in
is.
on it.
And
And
I'm not playing that game.
I don't want Slash mad at me.
No.
I like Slash.
I do too.
You don't know what's under that hat.
Enough people hate me. I don't want to have the Guns N' Roses people involved too.
We love Guns N' Roses. What if we got banned just for having him on?
Could happen.
Could happen. Listen, we're going to take a break. But when we come back, we're going to give away Guns N' Roses tickets.
That's right.
Yeah.
So don't
Damn
call
straight.
back.
Not to
Hello,
Rick.
this is not Rick.
Rick Stump.
If Rick Stump calls, Scott, do not put him through.
Guns N' Roses, August 16th, Busch Stadium. After the break, what are we gonna play?
We're going to play Take 5.
All right, Take 5. Simple game. How do we play?
I will give a category. We'll put one of the show member, one of the three of you in isolation because I have the categories, and I will ask a question, and you will give an answer. I would say look for a common theme. If I say give me a name of a famous race car driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mario Andretti, something like that. I'll give you 3 questions. We'll get 3 answers. We'll take the Rizz Show member out of isolation. They have 5 chances to match your answer. Best 2 out of 3, you get Guns N' Roses tickets.
There we go.
It's easy.
There we go. 314-624-3833, 618-398-3833. Take 5 is next. Right, so 3 categories. 2 out of 3 categories, right?
Yep.
They win.
There'll be 3 categories, 3 answers, and all you got to do is match 2.
Rick is an interesting guy. Mm-hmm. I will say that for sure. There's some fuzzy details in there about the uploading of the music.
I'm sure.
And the...
Yeah, he took the long way around to him uploading it, for sure. He tried to stay on that 2-song talking point for a while.
Well, that
we
was
finally got to the...
That was like, who uploaded the songs?
Who uploaded the other 120 songs?
Right. But they're not 120 different songs, it's different versions. Okay, well, now we're talking semantics.
Think about it, there's only 8 notes. All songs have been uploaded in one way or another.
Yeah, I did forget to ask him what happened with the lawsuit. I think he wound up filing for bankruptcy, if I'm not
I just keep thinking about his wife. Like, hey, honey, I'm getting sued for $18 million.
Yeah.
That's it?
Because of my
What?
fandom.
Hey, honey, hold Axel. I'm going to go meet a stranger in a parking lot in West Virginia or wherever.
I know the baby was going in
$15,000
cash.
cash.
Yeah.
And get in their car.
That's like a dad leaving his family. Like, imagine you're the wife and he's like, I got $15,000 in a shoebox. You hold the baby. I'll be back in a couple of days. That's like the ultimate going out for a pack. 'Cause she was ready to start a new life. She was probably surprised when he returned.
You going to do what? Oh, yeah, no problem.
Babe, it was worth it. Wait till you see what I got for 15 grand.
What does Rick do for money? You got 15 grand to just like.
He
crowdsourced it.
Oh, he crowdsourced
Yeah,
it.
I mentioned he crowdsourced.
But he also
had,
seems
that's
like
why
he go to concerts whenever he wants.
Well, that's why he had to give the tracks to other people who helped him
I see.
crowdsource it.
Gotcha. Missed that.
Let's give away some stuff. All right, today's contest sponsored by.
It is sponsored by
That's you,
our
Lern.
friends over at CarStar, your auto body repair experts, locally owned with nationwide guarantees. See carstar.com for a location near you. Sorry
All right, we got tickets to go see Guns N' Roses August 16th at Busch Stadium. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m. We got tickets for Rizz Show Game Night happening on the 12th at the pageant in a week from Friday, which is crazy. Tickets are going real quick for that. It's going to sell out by the time Friday gets here. So
I'm excited.
we got free tickets for that. I'll throw in, we got Blow October tickets if you want those. December 6th over at Stiefel. That's when? Saturday.
We should have gave Rick tickets to our show. I don't know why we didn't do that.
Oh, yeah. He could have come to our show.
Ask him.
You're not banned at our show, but
You know what? Email him. See if he wants to go. He lives in Mississippi. It's a pretty far ride.
well,
We also got tickets to go see Ezra Ray Hart Ho-Ho Show on the 10th at the Factory. That's Kevin from Better Than Ezra, Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray, and Emerson from Tonic. And we got tickets to go see Avatar Friday over at the pageant. All right, we're playing Take 5. So we'll get you on the phone. We'll put either myself, Lern, or King Scott in isolation. Rafe will give you 3 categories. 3 categories requiring one-word answers. We'll take the Rizz Show member out of isolation, and we will have 5 chances to match your answer.
you got it.
Simple as that. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win. Let's go to the phones. And Marty. Hello, Marty.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
All right, Marty, I'm going to spin the wheel here, and let's see who you're going to partner up with. All right, it's either myself, King Scott, or Lern, and it's going to be Lern. All right,
Nice.
so Lern, we're going to put you in isolation.
Okay.
Let's make sure these are on. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So we're putting Lern in isolation, and let me put the music on for you.
Okay.
Good to go?
Just like slamming it. Oh,
You hear music?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Let's go. Lern's in isolation.
Who am I playing with?
You're playing with Marty.
Marty, good luck, my brother.
All right, man.
This is Take 5 with Lern. Marty, name a non-Christmas holiday people over-celebrate.
They over celebrate. Let's go Easter.
Okay. Marty, name a food you always spill on yourself. Name a food you always spill on yourself.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Good answer.
Okay.
That's a good answer. Finally, Marty, name me a celebrity that everyone does an impression of. A celebrity everyone does an impression of.
Oh boy. Axl Rose.
You think she's going to say Axl Rose, Marty?
Okay.
I don't know, man. I'm just going with the tickets.
Come on, Marty.
All right.
You know,
well,
okay, that's decent.
okay.
Yeah.
Decent.
It has been on the mind.
That's a decent strategy. All right, hang on, Marty. All right, let's get Lern out of isolation.
All right, Lern.
All right, Lern, you ready?
yeah. Was that In Excess?
That was U2.
Oh, wow.
Right, that's a good U2 song.
That's a
one
great U2
it's
song.
The Fly from U2.
Ah. I've not heard that before.
Sounds
Okay.
terrible.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I know you're not a U2 fan. Actually, that's actually a good song from U2.
It's very reminiscent of like Kill Me, Kiss Me, Thrill Me.
Right.
Yeah.
What album is it from?
It's from Achtung, baby.
Excellent.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Just,
All right, Lern.
Okay.
You got to match up with Marty. You have 5 chances.
Lern, you get
Hey,
5
Marty.
tries at this. Lern, name me a non-Christmas holiday that people over-celebrate.
Easter.
Whoa!
Oh, what the?
All right, that's one right.
I'll be honest, I did not think That would be.
I would have said Halloween.
Yeah,
I was
Halloween.
thinking
Hell no.
Halloween, 4th of July.
Easter.
Can't go too hard on Halloween.
Who goes
Nope,
really
nope.
hard on Easter?
Moms.
Peeps.
Peeps go too hard.
All right.
All right, one for one.
One for one.
I'm going to do, I think you got a good chance on the second one, so I'm going to skip to the last one.
Okay.
Name a celebrity everyone does an impression of.
Arnold.
Good answer.
Christopher Walken.
Great answer.
That's a
Great answer.
great one.
These shoes, De Niro.
Yes, great answer.
Al Pacino.
Another great
Last
answer.
one.
And... Oh, Gary Busey.
Great answer.
He said Axl Rose.
Oh, very topical. Yeah.
Right.
We were doing that all morning.
Right.
Not who I went with. I went with
I know.
actors.
It
It's
was,
okay.
It was a stretch for Marty.
Those
All
are
right, comes
people
out of this
that
last
get
one.
done a lot, except I think Gary's a little hard to do, personally. Whatever.
Okay.
Last one.
Feel attacked for my hack impressions. Name a food you always spill on yourself for the win.
Soup. Okay, foods I spill on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was eating enchiladas last night,
Okay. Are you saying enchiladas?
and they go everywhere.
All
yeah.
right.
Enchiladas? What?
It was shredded chicken.
You think Marty's going to say enchiladas?
I don't know what Marty's thinking.
I thought she was
Okay.
going to say Axl
likes-
Rose. This is a fair fight.
Food you spill on yourself. Ice cream.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yep.
That you spill on yourself?
That you spill on yourself.
So we're
Food-
thinking liquidity.
Yes.
Okay.
Or, I mean,
An eyelash in my eye.
Did we get it?
Yes. Let's see. Food you spill on yourself. Nachos.
last one.
Last chance
Oh, gosh damn it, Marty.
for the win to send Marty to see Axl Rose.
What do you spill? What are we spilling on ourselves? We're eating, and we're spilling it. Jello. Damn it.
Sorry, Marty. Gravy.
Marty said gravy.
Gravy.
I wasn't sure if we'd get there or not.
That's hard. That's
hard.
That
was a tough one.
Yeah, that was hard.
All right, Eric, hello.
All good answers.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right, we're going to spin the wheel. Let's see who you are playing with. It's going to be myself, King, or Lern. It's going to be King Scott. Let's get King Scott those headphones.
All right.
You want the
Got
same
you,
song?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Yeah, it's a great song. Okay.
Yep.
On? Okay. Loud enough? All right, let's play Take 5 with Eric.
All right, Eric, good luck. Eric, name me a song everyone knows the words to.
Shook me all night long.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
I was thinking Happy Birthday.
He went AC/DC, okay?
I was thinking La Bamba. Or Tequila. Everybody knows the words of that.
I honestly don't think Scott's going to get Shook Me All Night Long, but fine.
He could.
Everybody acts like they know
Don't
the
be a
words.
negative, Nelly.
All right.
Second up, name a sport that needs shorter games.
Basketball.
Okay.
Another not great answer, but okay, Eric.
All right, Eric.
Soccer or baseball would be number one.
Or football.
And finally,
Eric, finally, for the win, name something people lose often.
Keys.
there we go.
He is
There we go,
That feels
Eric.
good.
All right, hang on. Let's get Scott out of isolation. All right, Scott.
All right.
We
That
did
is
a
a
good song, right?
Man,
That's a good
great.
song.
Thank you.
It is a great song.
What's the name of it again?
It's called The Fly.
The Fly. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
All right, Scott, here we go.
All right.
Let's go on this journey.
King Scott. For Eric, name a song everyone knows the words to.
Let's go with Who Let the Dogs Out.
Great guess.
Is it?
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
I'm just being encouraging.
Thank you.
He's a sweet-
He's a sweet man, yes.
Oh, boy. It could be anywhere. Friends in Low Places.
Great guess.
On the Road Again. Where are we going?
I'll
with
jump
this?
out that window if he gets it. I will smash that glass with my body and jump into the parking lot.
Let's see here. All Star.
Great guesses.
Okay, why did you not say happy birthday? Or Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
I didn't even think
Because
about
he's
those.
cool as hell, dude.
He didn't say those anyway. He said "Shook Me All Night Long" from AC/DC.
You were in the
Okay,
right
good. I was like,
area.
if he went that,
Why would you not? The most happy birthday.
Happiest.
well,
the
I think
happiest
everyone
of
knows
birthdays.
on the road again before they know that.
On the road again.
All right, let's go with number 3.
Yeah, I got it. Here we go. King Scott, name me a thing people lose often.
Keys.
There we
There
go.
we
Yeah.
go. Outstanding work.
All right,
We're back
Comes
in
down
the
to
game.
this for Eric.
Comes down to
Got
this. And this one, I'm going to say
he's got a good shot at it.
There's a
I think
chance.
later on in the guesses.
there's a chance.
Okay.
King Scott, name a sport that needs shorter games.
Baseball. Hockey. Basketball.
Oh,
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, you did it. You did it.
It needs to be shorter.
Sure.
Eric, what do you want?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, August 16th, Busch Stadium. You are going. Hang on one second.
Nice.
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses. Okay, let's go to. Hello, Hurricane Chris.
Good morning, guys.
Hey,
Get
Chris.
that
Hi,
music
Chris.
off. All right, Chris, we're gonna get your teammate. Who you playing with? Who you playing with? You are playing with me.
Nice.
Uh-oh, Rizz is in the eye of the storm.
Okay, I'm gonna go into isolation here.
All right.
Okay, hang on.
Chris, what
good.
tickets are you hoping to get?
I think I'm going to do that Rizz game night show.
Fantastic. We're going to have a good time.
All right, so this is someone playing for us, Rizz. He's in isolation.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Chris, name me a candy you eat by the handful.
Skittles.
Very
Skittles. That's a good answer. I don't know if it'll be first, but I think he'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, name me a pet that is too much responsibility.
Dog.
A dog.
Dog. All right, good one. Simple answer. You might get there. And finally, name a household item you always forget to buy at the store and have to go back for.
Butter.
Butter.
Good question. Good answer.
Not bad. Not bad. I think you're gonna. I think you're coming to game night, bud.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Let's find out.
Okay,
Chris was decisive.
I like that.
Chris understands the game. If we don't get him tickets to Rizz Show Live, which is what he wants,
Oh, I would love to see it
Wow.
Rizz Show live.
this is
Hurricane
on
Chris.
you.
Oh, on me?
Yep.
Oh, a lot of
This,
pressure.
if you don't win this, it's on you. I feel like.
All right, let's go.
All right, Rizz, name me a candy you eat by the handful.
M&M's,
No.
Skittles.
Yes.
Wow.
There.
Outstanding
We're
work.
almost home.
Okay.
Rizz, name a household item you always forget to buy at the store and have to go back for.
Toilet paper. Bananas.
No.
Household item. Household item.
Household item. Could be anything.
It's in your house.
Yes. Paper towels. Soap.
One guess left.
Toothpaste.
Nah.
Butter. He said butter.
Oh.
See, it's true.
Household item. I
You
was
went.
thinking-
Yeah.
Yes, you went utilitarian, not
yeah,
edible.
right.
You said
Okay.
You were
bananas.
bananas.
I know I did
Food,
say
yeah.
bananas, and I tried to
Started at food for the
Do
win.
we still have a good chance here?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's good. So I'll go 60-40. Rizz, name a pet that's too much responsibility.
Oh, dog.
We're there. Let's go.
Outstanding work,
Let's go to
gentlemen.
Rizz Show Live. Rizz Show
All right.
game
We'll
night.
see you at Rizz Show Live, Hurricane Chris.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Hang on one
Beautiful.
second.
Bring
Rick.
old Rick Dogfart with
Let's
you,
do
whatever
one
his
more.
name was.
Rick Dogfart.
Rick Dogfart.
What was his name?
Dunsford.
Yeah, that's what I
Dunsford.
meant.
Bunsford.
Okay, let's go to Tom. Hello. Oh, is this Void? Is this line 5? Void, is it? Okay.
It is a void, though, but nobody answered.
Now we got Tom. Hello, Tom.
I'm the void.
Good morning, everyone.
There's Tom.
Good morning.
Where'd Scott go?
I think he's throwing up. I don't know. He's sick of this game or something. No, I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Tom.
Tom's going to play with Lern.
Let's go, Tom.
All right, let's put Lern
Can you
in
put a
isolation.
different song on?
Yes, I will.
I like exploring what you got going on that playlist of yours.
Okay, you ready, Lern?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Incubus.
Yes.
Fantastic.
All right, here we go.
Tom, you there?
Yes.
All right, here we go, bud. Tom, name me something that people always overpack.
People always overpack.
In your suitcase, something you overpack. Or when you're going on vacation.
Underwear.
Good answer. Can't ever have enough of that. All right. Tom, name me an actress who is Hollywood royalty.
Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Great answer.
Good
I
answer.
think that's what she'll say.
I think she'll get there. I don't know if she'll start there. And finally, Tom, name the biggest animal you could beat in a fight.
The biggest animal I could beat in a fight.
Right.
That's right.
Wow. Just say a bear.
A bear. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Tom, hang on one second. All right, let's get Lern out of isolation. Okay. Lern, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's get through this for Tom.
All right, Tom. For Tom, we don't know what he wants to go to. Name something that people always overpack.
Underwear.
1 for 1. Next.
1 for 1. Here we go. name the biggest animal you could beat in a fight.
Oh, no. A
What
koala.
do you think Tom said?
Koala, no.
The Tom said. Okay. A monkey. Horse. A dog.
Finally,
A beaver.
I said bear.
Yeah, right.
Tom does beat the beaver up, but
Yes.
he said a bear for some reason.
All right, finally, for the win.
For the win, an actress who is Hollywood royalty.
Goldie Hawn. Meryl Streep. Anne Hathaway.
No, I like you.
I roll my eyes. I don't
You
like
did.
her.
Me neither. I'm not a fan.
I know. What is it? She's a lovely person, probably. We're
She is.
a-holes. Hollywood royalty.
Hollywood royalty.
Julia Roberts.
Good answer.
Last one.
You're on the
for
right
the
track.
win.
Ooh,
For the
no.
win.
Okay, let's see. Oh man. Hold up. Marissa Tomei.
No, Marissa Tomei, no.
Jennifer Aniston.
Of course, that was the
Jennifer
answer.
Aniston.
Oh, I'm so
Well,
sorry.
You had good answers.
All right, we
Close.
gave away some stuff.
Sorry, Tom.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Tom.
Tom. Well, we'll see Hurricane Chris at Rizz Show Live. And who was the other winner? Eric's going to Guns N' Roses. That's cool.
He's taking Rick.
All right, so we had Black Friday. We had Small Business Saturday. We just had Cyber Monday. You know what today is?
Giving Tuesday.
It's Giving Tuesday.
Of course it is.
Today is Giving Tuesday.
Are you giving? Do you always give on Giving Tuesday?
I give all the time.
Oh,
I don't need a day. I don't need just a day to tell me that I need to give. I'm a giver all year round.
Yeah, but this is the day that organizations like really ramp up their marketing to get you to give. So it's important to give today.
But if I give already,
That's nice.
Why is
Give
it
again.
today?
Give again. Just
you're
keep
already
giving.
turning me upside down. You're shaking all the change out of my pockets, for God's sakes.
This is life.
Well, I want to talk about Friday because Friday, we are kicking off this year's Point Holiday Food Drive to benefit Operation Food Surge. And I'm throwing out the Eagle call for this one. So we've partnered with Rocket Convenience Stores. So stop by any Rocket Convenience Store location in the metro area starting Friday, and this goes through December 31st. You drop off a canned or non-perishable food donation and grab this year's limited edition Holiday Weirdo sticker while supplies last.
Nice.
Plus, to kick things off, join me Friday from 3 to 5 at the Rocket Store in Wentzville, 40 Wentzville Parkway. I'll have your chance to win tickets for Rizz Show game night over at the pageant. Plus, you could check out the very first lift-off grill location at Rocket Stores in Wentzville. Food sampling, special giveaways, fuel discounts, and more. And your chance to get that limited edition holiday weirdo sticker with your food donation. So food drive kicks off Friday, all Rocket Convenience Stores. But join me for the kickoff at the Rocket in Wentzville, 40 Wentzville Parkway. We get there from 3 to 5 o'clock. All the details at 1057thepoint.com. All right, real quick, let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
So if you are one of the people, one of the many people who still have not gotten around to upgrading your driver's license, Rafe, still holding out on the Real ID thing?
You mean doing the right thing for America? Yeah, I'm doing that.
Thank you, man.
All right, well, starting on February 1st, the TSA is rolling out a new policy. If you show up to a security checkpoint without a Real ID, or another approved ID like your passport, you're going to be hit with a $45 fine. $45.
Wonder why they picked that number.
Basically, since you don't have the compliant ID, the TSA has to do extra work to figure out who you are. The $45 covers the cost of an alternative identity verification program. And this involves running you through a biometric or biographic system to confirm your identity before you can move on to screening.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do they collect the money? Do they have a cash register there? Are they taking debit cards? The TSA is going to charge you $45 to use.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hosts at restaurants have been taking
Why
this
don't you
form of
just get the
identification
friggin-
for a long time.
Yo, well, get the ID.
Oh, party for Hamilton? Oh, party
Let's
for
not even
Jackson?
just go get the ID.
Party for Franklin? It's not about that anymore, dude.
Oh, by the
About the
way, a couple
Benjamins.
of fine prints here. Paying the $45 doesn't automatically mean you get to fly. It just pays for the process of checking your identity.
The process.
You could still be turned around.
Well, if I'm paying you anything for the process, I'm getting on that plane.
Ain't no process.
Well,
It's temporary. If you pass the check, the verification is only good for 10 days. It's non-refundable. Even if you don't get cleared to fly, you don't get your money back.
Okay, so they're doing like a little background check on you.
Right.
They're going to see that you were once banned from that casino, and you're not getting on that plane.
ooh.
I
Yeah,
have been.
true.
That has been rescinded.
But I just love how the
Not only has it been
passport.
rescinded, they are now a sponsor.
Now, just so you know,
That's
this
accurate.
isn't just for people who haven't upgraded licenses. If you, let's say you leave your ID at home
Yeah.
or lose it on your way to the airport, you likely have to pay this fee to get through. So they could do that screening as well.
So now we're just paying people off to get on planes.
I have to pay to be me.
This is going to be,
That's
there's going to
crazy.
be corruption all over this.
We'll just bring a passport.
Dude,
Excuse
this
me.
Real ID law has been in place for 20 years.
And he's flown how long here?
So
This
many
man has been on
times.
tour and had no problems.
But, Rafe, what did
None.
they do? It's February 1st.
February 1st.
Groundhog
Just wait, this is
Day.
going to get pushed back even more.
Just
It always
get the
does.
ID.
No.
I'm up. Last time I think I'm up like 9 zip.
Do you
on
have
the
your
Real
do
ID.
you have your real ID?
Of course I do. I'm a crazy person. Yes, I have
got
to have
my
everything
real ID,
prepared.
too.
That's what, whenever I got my license renewed, that's what it was.
Yeah, you have to give some extra paperwork.
I just,
Are you sure you got you need to be checking
I don't
your
know.
ID.
I'm not worried. I got a passport. It's fine.
Okay.
Rubes.
Yeah,
Go
well,
ahead, man.
okay.
I like that you live dangerously at the airport,
Yeah.
Rafe Dean. I think that's cool.
You're a free man.
I also think that
Yeah.
you need to have some cash on your ass because
Just start calling yourself a sovereign citizen.
That's right.
Just declare at the airport you're a sovereign citizen.
I
You
am
don't
a
sovereign
require-
citizen.
You don't require
I get diplomatic immunity. For what?
ID. Yeah, I just go, yeah.
Exactly. Answer a question with a question. I'm going to do the Steve Carell 40-year-old virgin. Do you have an ID? Do you have an ID? Ask it in a sexier
Back.
way. Sir, I need your ID. Sir, I need your ID.
That'll work. Yeah,
Sir,
I don't know
I'm
how
going
they're
to
going to
tase you,
collect.
sir.
I mean, credit card? I don't know.
I wonder if they'll have a tipping option afterwards.
Oh,
They're going to turn it around and be like,
Probably.
"Do you want to tip 15%?"
They're going to go, all right, I'm going to turn this around. It's going to, quote, ask you a
you-
question. Get the hell out of here with that. It's going to ask you a question. 0%.
Here's the
All right.
thing that's dumb.
Sports next. What?
I have pre-check. The whole point of pre-check is they've already checked all my ID
There you
and
go.
info. That's how you get it. You have to go to you don't just get it. You got to go down to an office and they run like a background check on you and they make sure you don't have any felonies and they make sure you're not a terrorist threat. They make sure you're a U.S. citizen. All this has been done. I've paid for it. I'm not paying anymore.
That's right.
I'm coming on the
Then
plane.
you're not flying.
Oh, I'll be on the plane.
Not
There's something on the wing. Something. It's me.
All right, sports sponsored by
Chuck's Hot Chicken with 5 area locations. Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot, voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri.
All right, Blues last night, Anaheim Ducks. You missed a bit of a soap opera at the Enterprise Center. So first off, the Blues lost 4-1, missing a chance to string together 3 wins in a row, which would have been nice. The offense went cold. Power play was 0 for 6, but the score wasn't the main headline. So Jordan Bennington was pulled just 10 minutes into the game after giving up 2 goals on 5 shots. To say he was unhappy was an understatement. So as he left the ice, Bennington was visibly frustrated, arms up, head bobbing, pumping his glove towards the head coach, Jim Montgomery.
Wow.
He didn't even stay on the bench. He went straight to the locker room. The aftermath, Coach Montgomery downplayed it in postgame, saying, "I love Jordan Bennington. He's a competitor." He confirmed the two apologized to each other during the intermission and moved on. Joel Hofer finished the game in net.
Oof.
But before the puck even dropped, some news. We mentioned this yesterday briefly. Jimmy Snuggerud, the rookie, needs wrist surgery. He's going to be out for at least 6 weeks. And Alexei Torpchenko, in a bizarre non-hockey incident, he's out week to week with scalding burns on his legs.
What?
From a home accident.
Oh, no.
Was he frying turkey?
I don't know.
George Foreman grill experience? No.
I don't know.
Whoa, that must be serious.
For those of us who still cherish the greatest show on turf days, number 28, making headlines again, Marshall Faulk has officially been hired as a new head coach of Southern University. He's been coaching running backs at Colorado recently, but this is his shot to run the whole show. In his intro presser, he admitted leaving his comfort zone, quote, "This is uncomfortable, and I like it." If you tuned out of the NFL because of the local ties, whatever. Mm-hmm. But here's one thing you need to know from Monday night. The New England Patriots are a machine again, man. Led by Drake May, they crushed the Giants 33-15 last night. That's 10 wins in a row for New England. And as far as the Rizz Show Fastlane Pick'em Challenge, we officially lost. So we're up 7-6. And on the Rizz Show side of things, according to the tiebreaker, Rafe Williams in last place.
Yeah. Which I sent.
Oof.
We need to figure out what this tiebreaker actually is because it's not what we think it is. I always pick 27-21 to get a total score of 48. That is the most common NFL score. The score last night total was 48. I somehow am plus 72. So it's not what we've been told. I'm cool with it.
76.
I'll take my shots. I want to know moving forward in case we tie with the
we
fast
have
lane.
requested some clarification.
And
from,
I actually just got an email from Joe Showwetter just now about it.
What'd he say?
It's basically how far away from the actual scores you predicted points are for each team. The number is then subtracted from 100 to give you that plus 72. So if you're 5 away from Team 1's score and 10 away from Team 2's score, you would be a plus 85. So it's not total. It's how close you are to each team.
And that's why it's individual instead of just a number.
Right.
Okay.
So even though I was perfect on the total score, it means the Patriots scored what, 33?
33.
And I said they'd score 27, so that puts me off by what? 6?
6.
And I think I said 21, and what did they score?
15.
15. What's that come out to?
6.
Which is still not plus 72, so someone explain to me how this works.
You're plus 76.
Oh, okay.
Which 12 and 12, right? So it's 12?
I was 12 off, so I should be a plus.
Okay, I don't know.
88. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Nothing that they're saying is
Nothing
making
makes
sense.
Huh.
I just want to know for when if we tie with the fast lane, this is going to be important because that's how we settle it, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, that's your sports. One final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. All right, that is it for us. Appreciate you all tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Podcast titled,
I Was Promised Tony Gonzalez.
okay. Scott, what else?
You can just follow me at King Scott Rules. Otherwise, be safe out there, homies.
All right, Lern.
Follow us all on the Rizz Show socials. Subscribe to that new YouTube channel and help out the guys. They're going to be out and about on Thursday and Friday. Go see them, support what we're doing, and smell you later.
Thank you. Rafe.
I'll be at Hot Shots Fenton Thursday, 6:30. Kerry Davis, Battle Royale, squat contest.
Thumb wrestling.
Who can throw a keg across a Hot Shots?
How many toasted raviolis can we each get in our mouth at once?
Pick a contest, we'll do it.
All right, we leave. Oh, yeah. If you need all the details on the Points Holiday Food Drive, which starts Friday, hit up 1057thepoint.com. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots from Winfield, Missouri. Caitlin Twidwell is our Teamers Member of the Day. And she wants to hear this song. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.